Hello, and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Remnant Shadow, our Star Wars actual play. I'm your game master for the evening, Jason. And with me tonight will be Eric playing the captain, Sarah playing Io, Rappy playing Keltzer.
She's here, but I think she stepped away as well.
Oh, okay. And Jeremy playing Ozen.
Hey, I made it just in time.
We are short of Duba, but that's just real life getting in the way. Alright. Who remembers what we did last week?
A lot.
Yeah. TLDR, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back for a little bit.
Yep.
Excellent.
We broke into a base, killed some guys, took their identity temporarily, bluffed our way somehow without realizing we were bluffing our way past an Inquisitor.
And a bunch of stormtroopers, but the stormtroopers, I guess, are less impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ozen for sure knew that was an Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, but the stormtroopers are less impressive than bluffing past a... Everyone bluffs past stormtroopers, like 12-year-olds out in the street.
Yeah.
Managed to get the information from the core.
Now we're working on exfiltration.
Yeah, with alarms going off saying, hey, these guys we thought were dead are not actually dead. Their identities have been stolen, and we're being pinchered in by people in the med bay.
That is correct. We ended with you in the med bay. Some of the doctors had clearly recognized who you were. And maybe they triggered an alarm. Maybe somebody else spotted you. Who knows?
They recognized the droids, because all stormtroopers look alike, but they recognized the droids with us.
Maybe one of you was a little short to be a stormtrooper. That could be tipping off, too.
Leku's sticking out underneath just the edge of it just a little bit.
No. You fixed the helmet. You just forgot to put lifts in the boots.
And she is 5'4", so she is a bit short to be a stormtrooper.
But maybe the Imperial Remnant's not as picky about the whole, 6'1" thing, or whatever size they were going for.
Yep.
Imperial Remnant's a little desperate.
But yeah, so we ended with you hearing footsteps coming towards you from around the bend, both ends of the hallway. So we'll just go ahead and pick up right there.
Quick aside, I just looked it up. Mark Hamill's 5'7", so technically Io is a little short to be a stormtrooper.
All it would have taken was lifts in the boots.
Yeah, even like, disguised heels or something.
Ozen will see the stress of everything happening and just activate calm and be like,
this is fine.
It's fine. Everything's going fine. Yep, she makes it. Literally has to roll all ones to fail that roll. Unless I get a dark side point, which I don't anticipate doing.
Nobody anticipates that.
No, it is a conscious decision you make in this game. The way that it's set up, it is a conscious decision that you make.
Yes, because I am supposed to warn you before it happens.
Nah.
Hail stupido. You know this will give you a dark side point.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, all right then.
Murdering children in front of their families will get you a dark side point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or at
Damn.
least take them into the other room.
I think the way she activates calm is she just like ties her hair. She like takes off the helmet and just ties her, like tosses it to the side and ties her hair up, and it's like, all right.
I was not taking the helm off because it's going to be a whole production to get it off.
Mm. I mean, fair.
Or could Io take it off with no hands, just the tentacles?
They're marginally prehensile, but not that prehensile.
Mage hand rules.
Kind of. They're not prehensile enough for that, like that dexterous of work.
Is it really dexterous if you're just like taking them and just like flipping them upward like that to undo the helmet?
Well, they're all like probably squished around her neck, so.
That's fair.
They've got no leverage, is what she's saying.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
There's no mechanical advantage.
Yeah. Just like a lever, and it needs to be a fulcrum, and
Yeah.
All right. So our first tangent, which lets you live a little longer. All right, what are you doing? You hear footsteps.
I think we're fucking booking it.
are they
which
from
way,
both
though?
directions?
From both directions. Now there are side rooms to duck into, but you're kind of sandwiched.
Yeah, we're here. They're gonna be like, yeah, it's those 4 and the 2 droids.
Look, they can just send wave after wave of people, and we can just like make a kill box.
We don't have we don't have BL.
We don't need BL to make a kill box. He just makes it easier.
Yeah. If we were
Ah.
booking it, I vote out towards the exit versus deeper in.
Yep.
Going deeper in makes no sense.
All right.
Also,
I believe last
last
session
door's going down, yeah.
there was some debate as to whether y'all want to try using an elevator, one of the like technicians access.
Oh yeah, like
Shafts.
the
Would any of the I don't know if they're called Jeffries tubes in this, but you know what I'm saying when I say a Jeffries tube. Do they have anything like this?
They do on some of the levels. Did I write down if this was one of those?
So it wasn't
No,
one of the
the
ones near
medical
the
level
surface.
actually had stairs, so you could you could potentially move patients up and down if you had to via stairs.
They don't have any like ducts or anything like that. Because we did check the sewer system.
You'd have to go down deeper to potentially access the sewer system.
Fair enough.
Because the medical bay was the second or third floor. You know,
it was like the second floor.
Second.
Yeah.
So we'd have to go where they're still doing construction.
More than likely, yes.
Do we want to do that?
We would need to. How far down? Do we know how far down the stairs go? Because we looked at the map, but we didn't really ask these questions when we were looking at the map.
The stairs go down to the next level, and after
The
that,
barracks.
yes, and after that, it's basically like the little small tunnels with hand ladders that you have to climb down. You know, they're big enough for like a guy with like a backpack of tools to go up and down without too much trouble.
So we can fit down them, and droids have ways of moving down ladders. Little mechanical, magnetic stuff.
Well, we know R2 units have magnets in their the bottom of their.
They have little jets too.
Yep.
And if Doc's chassis style is similar to a protocol droid, it would be able to move that way.
He might not get them down a ladder necessarily as fast as y'all could, but yes.
Let's probably have him. Fuck. We probably have to have him go first then. And just like defend the way until we get there.
Or
Time to
Ozen goes
rope.
first. Then they just drop Doc down, and you catch him with the force before he hits the ground. That's when you flub the roll, and
Oh yeah. I
Duda
think
shows
I'll
back
sit
up next week. Why am I a decapitated head plugged into the ship? Haven't had time to go body shopping for you.
because I've watched Futurama just enough times for this to be work.
So all right, are y'all gonna try to make your way up the stairs, or are you gonna go back the way you came and go down? Well, I guess you could go up or down with the stairs. You didn't want to fall back in the
I'm
elevator.
for either way.
Very decisive.
Take the stair.
Well, they're less likely to expect us to go. Potentially less likely to expect us to go out a access tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Because they might not think that we have that kind of information. They just might think we're, breaking in, breaking out.
True.
Yeah, I think Ozen will say, let's try it. I think Ozen will just say, just loud enough for those of us around us here, try the tunnels, and then we'll head that way.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah. At this point, 6-1.5, it doesn't have another less possibility of a fight. Would we know if the tunnels require any kind of key card or pass card or anything like that?
You do not.
Well, we're
We're
about
gonna
to find out the hard way.
All right,
Yep.
so y'all taking the stairs down to the barracks level and then the ladders, or you just gonna go back to the elevator? Because y'all had jammed the elevator door open, I believe.
There was also droids on the other side of the elevator at the one level, so there are probably droids, or at least a security at the barracks level, I would assume.
There was for sure security. Well, there was security when we were headed up.
Yeah, but that was at the level where the classified stuff was.
Then yeah, fair enough. Probably take the stairs then.
Yeah, you had the classified level, and then you had 2 below that, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom one was still just under construction. Or maybe the bottom two
Okay.
was still under construction, I forget.
Through the stairs.
Yep.
Alright, so you basically
Yeah.
continue forward the direction you were going.
Duck into the
I think I was-
stairs.
Well, you're
Could
going to
we-
have to get through this first mob first.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, starting at the bottom, the storm.
I'll make sure to grab Ozen's helmet just because they may need to act disguised again at some point.
Way to think ahead.
Ba-dums.
Ha ha ha.
Alright. So yes, the stormtroopers are going to unload their blasters at you as soon as they see you.
Okay.
Hey, they start a blast.
Doc is just going to follow behind y'all, ready to medicate anybody that needs it.
That's fair.
R2's got his knife out.
Also fair.
Basically,
yeah.
as soon as he saw Ozen take his helmet, I was like, okay, disguise is over.
She's as we're taking this, as we're like, well, we'll resolve that when we get to the stairs. As R2 takes his knife out, I'll just snatch my lightsaber.
Io grabbed Ozen's helmet because I didn't know if you had heard. Unless she put it on a belt clip or something.
I think he said Ozen just threw it to the side.
Okay.
You could have grabbed it if you wanted to.
I know she did because she's like, if we have to tape later, we might need to look less inconspicuous than helmetless stormtrooper.
Alright, Io, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fire my lasers.
Okay. And I'm going to assume that y'all
just-
are all running forward and kind of, together.
Yeah, firing at. How many are there?
Between us and the stairs, at least.
When you
Yeah.
round the corner, there is a group of 8.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Firing at them while trying to make her way. Are they Are they between them and the door for the stairs?
When you round the corner, you can see the stairs. The stormtroopers are between you and that entrance.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that they couldn't try and make a break for the stairs while engaging. Okay, she's firing.
All right. Let's see. Big O's not with you. Captain.
Do I know?
He's going to. Yeah, he's gonna fire at. So that was 8 total.
There are 8 total.
8 total. As they're advancing, he's going to try and shoot 3 of them.
Okay. So that's all I had to do to make y'all embrace multiple actions. Just throw hordes at you.
Word.
Just Zerg rush.
Does do I know? I guess does I'm forgetting. I am blanking on names. It's been a hot second.
Which one of our names?
Hang on, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it at some point.
Okay.
Never mind. Rappy's character.
Kelser?
Sir.
Kelser, thank you. I was cycling through a bunch of I names. I was nowhere close.
Nah.
Do I know if she has like a detonation device that does that affects my turn?
Well, y'all are all in the Stormtrooper armor, equipped like Stormtroopers are equipped.
Uh-huh.
Which I guess doesn't preclude you having a grenade somewhere on there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But no, you have to state what you're doing in this order, though.
That's fine. Because I know. Yeah, because it's Ayerda than me, isn't it?
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm going through the process right now. Instead of shooting 3 people.
Okay,
So,
what is Ozen doing?
I think Ozen's gonna move forward. I suppose she's gonna just try to like hack at 2 of them to try to clear a path forward.
Okay.
Just won't snap hiss until she actually gets like up in their business, and then snap hiss.
Kelser.
How many are there?
There are 8.
All right, she's gonna shoot as many down as she can.
Okay.
That's allowed for her to.
I love Jason's like just expression right now.
Well, I'm doing the math in my head. Okay, she'll start off with this many dice, and there'll be 1 less for each one. How far down can she go?
Pretty far down.
Well, and Iota's trying to take a shot at 3.
Ozen's taking 2.
Well, Kelser
Io
go
can
first,
probably
so.
at least take 1.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe.
What's my dice for shooting?
Eventually, not BL, Arch is going to get
70?
in on this.
So I can't take down all 8, but
Not with that attitude.
I got 7 dice.
Or with that math.
7 dice does not equal 8.
Alrighty then.
Sorry, I had to grab my dice.
Oh yeah, I should probably have the Stormtrooper stats pulled up, shouldn't I?
Not for
Maybe.
long.
Oh, like these are gonna be the only Stormtroopers you run into today.
That's fair.
$27.
Oh, so close.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Higher.
Yes, you definitely get. Though I do need to figure out exactly what range y'all are at. Oh, that's right. It varies by weapon. And y'all are using the
Stormtrooper blasters. Or trooper rifle.
Blaster rifle. Yep. So out to 30 meters is short range.
I think we're in short range.
And then out to 100 is medium. So yes, rounding the corner on them, you are at short range.
A really
They're
long
like-
haul.
They're like 10 or 15 meters from you. At most. Alright, so 20 definitely hits.
This is very soon going to turn into that scene from Rogue One here in a sec.
No. We're not all gonna die.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, but
no,
the
I
next time
didn't
you
say
round the
that.
corner, I'll be like, it's another 16.
There's 24 of them.
19.
All right, that is your damage.
That's my damage.
All right, let me roll his strength plus his armor. It is mathematically possible for him to survive this.
Not by much.
Not mathematically probable.
No. He needed to roll all 6s, and instead he rolled a 1 and a 2 and a 6. So Stormtrooper 1 goes down.
Okay.
Remember that you have 1 dice less now.
I'm rolling 6.
Okay.
Question: does the Stormtrooper armor affect our number of dice for stuff?
For dex-based stuff, yes.
Okay.
It's what, 8 dice?
8 dice, yeah, it's just 1 dice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's not really a ton of variety in armor with Star Wars.
It's either armored or unarmored, pretty much.
Because they have a terrible downside.
Well, it also makes it
24.
That's a hit. It also makes it function like the movies where most people didn't bother with armor.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're at -1 dice for
Mhm.
dexterity.
So 1 less blaster dice.
Yeah,
18 damage.
I had forgotten about that.
All right, that one rolled a 1
Sorry.
and a 5, so 2 went down.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh, that makes
And
you
because I didn't think of that roll, I'm subtracting an extra dice. So this time instead of 4 dice, it's 3.
Okay, that's fair enough.
And that is 15.
On the to hit.
Huh?
Was that that's to hit or damage?
That's the hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
At some
And
point,
short-
you're 2 hit.
At short range, you basically need a 10 to hit him. You know, now if you run into like the Inquisitor or something, he might dodge, which would affect things. But the Stormtroopers are just there. They are and start
18?
firing. Have you rolled 18 damage all 3 times?
No, the first one was 19.
Oh, that's right. It was 19, 18, 18. My bad.
Yep. I can't believe the Imperial troops are just Confederate soldiers. Or not Confederate soldiers, but like Revolutionary War soldiers. They just sit there with the rifle, just...
And that'll be it for me.
All right, so
'Cause we've-
you got a 12. Oh yeah, but he takes a wound, so he's gone. All right, so you drop 3 of them. That's respectable. Then we drop down to Ozen.
That piss.
All right, how many of them? You said you were going for 2 of them, right?
Yes.
All right, roll for the first one. And you need a 20. He's using a lightsaber.
I got 21 to hit.
All
Plus
right.
my calm.
Roll your damage then.
Oh boy. That is 90 plus 1.
Okay, he got 11 on his strength roll.
9.
So if you rolled a 1 on every dice, he would survive.
I did not roll a 1 on every dice, I'll tell you that much.
All right. Stormtrooper 4 goes down. He screams, "Ah!" The guy next to him screaming, "A Jedi!"
I think I hit like 32 or something ridiculous on that hit.
On the second one.
No, on the damage.
Oh, okay.
I was just doing the math for it just because it's fun that way.
Yeah, you bisect him then.
Yep. Second strike.
Okay.
Probably not gonna hit. We'll find out in a sec. That's 10. I hit a 20 exactly. Let's go.
Nice.
That's why I buffed myself.
Yeah.
I need a buff.
I hit
Character.
16 on the dice, and then I have a +4 because of calm.
Okay. He got a 12 on his strength roll, so
It is much more than 12. I can assure you that. 20, 25, like 31.
okay.
And keep running
Okay.
forward.
I picture you running forward. You just kind of spin the blade around, cut the first guy's gun in half, then come up, bisect him, and take off his buddy's head, all in one swing.
And just go through them as I'm doing that, while they're stunned and being like, Jedi! Like you're playing Fallen Order or something.
Mon Capitan.
Yeah, he's gonna take a shot. Number 1. Since I forgot about that -1 rule, can I say I was gonna take a shot at 2 of them?
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Okay. So that's a 20 for the first guy.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
It'll be a 10 for the second.
Okay. Both of those will hit, so
Okay.
the 10 was exactly what you needed, I believe.
2 15s for damage.
Alright, first guy. Got a 9. Second one got an 11.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I got
2 more blaster bolts, 2 more troopers go down.
Yeah.
Io, there is one guy left standing in front of you.
Sure. Let's try.
And he's like in the
What's the
process of
worst?
dropping to one knee to really get a good shot.
15?
15 will hit.
16 damage.
He got a 10 on his dice. So there's just quick exchange of blast fire. You know, it's pew pew, zzz, 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 pew pew, and they're all down.
Stairs, stairs, stairs.
Y'all all keep running forward. Passing the
I was
bodies. R2
slowly
makes
taking off her
makes a-
armor.
R2 makes kind of a low whine.
Waving the knife sadly.
Actually, I could probably stuff the armor when I take it off in R2, yeah?
No?
No, R2 ain't got
Is
that
it-
much storage.
Alright.
You might, and it would take a while to take off the
No.
armor.
R2's storage is big enough to hold stuff like a blaster or a lightsaber or like a data pack
Fine.
or a knife.
And of course the knife.
Knife comes standard.
The knife comes standard. I love it.
Once we get into the stairwell, what kind of door is it?
One of those typical kind of up, pss, pss.
I was
Wide
gonna
enough that you could put it. You could run like 2 guys with like a gurney, or a what do you call it? You carry it's one of the ones you have to carry.
Stretcher?
Stretcher. Thank you. So
I
it's
was gonna somehow
wider than what you think of as a standard door. But...
I was gonna somehow jam it shut.
Okay.
If all else fails, just shoot the panel.
Well, now though, when you get there, it won't open. The base is gone. It's basically going into lockdown.
That's what that door thought.
Respect.
That's really low. But 29?
That puts it-
Oh, man.
Oh, that's just
That's not
shy
even
of very
breaking
difficult.
30.
That's just shy of very difficult. But this was only difficult. So the door may still think it's staying closed, but it opens.
Are there people inside?
Give me a perception.
Perception?
There's nobody just
That's right.
standing right there when it opens. No.
Sure. Okay, that's more what I was asking. But yeah, I'll check.
I will get in on that too.
Ooh. All my rolls went to damage, I guess.
Sometimes it'd be like
6,
that.
8 on 4 dice. That's sad.
Dice were like, we were having fun murdering. We don't want to look. We do not want to perceive.
Listen, no, slave. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think as it's looking like
Oh.
do not attack us, and we will not we won't defend ourselves.
Well, that sounds almost like the old D20 Star Wars group I played in. My job was to go drop your weapons and you'll live. And then they'd unload on us, and the 2 Jedis in the group would just bounce it all back at him and kill him. Oh, you want to board our ship? Sure, come on board. All right, so I got a 13. Ozen, what was it you said you got?
8. So that's what I'm saying. Like she's literally saying like, you just stay where you are. We're just going to move through. Do not attack us. We will not be
Up
forced to
above
defend
you,
ourselves.
I have already heard the stepping of the boots. But after you say that, it was even you hear up above you. They're down there. They're at the lower level.
Oh,
Go, 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 go.
Io shoots the panel and starts booking it down.
Yep.
Okay. Now you also hear the guys that were behind you in the hallway. After all the blaster fire, that you hear them yelling that we need backup.
They're going in the stairwell.
In the medical bay. They haven't ran in the corner. They don't see where you're going.
Awesome.
Now the guys above you in the stairs, since Ozen,
Yeah.
told
No,
them,
just
talk to them. They
yeah.
talk back.
Yep.
They're coming down.
Perfect.
All right, so everybody goes in. Everybody steps into the stairwell. You shoot the panel so the door comes down. Because that's how doors work in Star Wars.
Yeah. It really is.
Though I have heard some logical reasons why that would be.
It's like it's like slapping the back of a flashlight to make the light go.
Or if you're on a ship, if there's a damaged part and you're trying to seal the ship off, you wouldn't want, shooting the panels to make the doors go up. Or even to freeze where they're at. You'd want them to slap down and seal stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this is a terrestrial base, so.
Gravity just drags his butt down.
And it has been technically two rounds now. So I'm going to activate Calm again, because I'm fucking not dealing with this shit.
Owen's going to keep activating Calm until you're back on the ship.
And then actually be calm.
And then just walk in, then she'll excuse herself, walk into the room, the door is shut, and you hear muffled screams as she's screaming into her pillow.
Yep.
What's she doing? Screaming at the cube.
Screaming at the cube. I love it.
I'm good for now.
Now she's hassling Doc for some sedatives. We may have to start an intervention.
No. We just dart her from across the ship. Just tranquilizer dart.
Jeez.
Pop out from behind, yelling.
All right, everybody, give me dexterity rolls.
At -1 because of armor.
That's okay. The guys you're rolling against are at -1 too, so that all evens out.
Dexterity.
Yes.
Alrighty. Am I at that? Okay.
How quickly are you running down these stairs that do not have handrails?
I got a 5.
Well, I mean, are we trying to do this uninjured? Because I could go very fast down the stairs.
I got a 15.
This is to see how far ahead of these stormtroopers you can stay, basically.
Yep.
All right.
Io's excuse is she's covering the rear.
Io got a 4. The captain got a 4.
I got a 5 because I have 3D plus 1, but -1, so 2D plus 1.
Okay. And Kelcher, what did you get?
15.
That's when I got 15s.
Okay. Somebody give me a roll for R2.
Oh boy.
If you would be so kind.
It's just a single D6 for him.
Oh. Sure. I got it.
And I will roll for Doc.
3.
Okay. I will say, unless he starts using the hover jets, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
It starts flying down.
Well, that is an option.
Yeah.
All right, Artie's going to do slow. You just kick him off into the void.
Eh.
Meet you at the bottom.
He's mostly sphere shaped, or at least cylinder shaped. He can roll. Tuck in those little legs and go.
Rock and roll.
See, now I'm picturing the one of you with the highest decks jumping on him, laying him on his side, and jumping on him and like log rolling him down.
Don't do that. Just like surfing with him down.
It's an ideal. I'll keep that ideal because I ever run Paranoia.
Oh boy.
It would fit in Paranoia.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would.
Excuse me. All right. And then I rolled a 7 for Doc. Now let's roll for a bunch of stormtroopers. They are.
They're like 1 dice right now, aren't they?
I believe you may be right. That's not good at all. I mean, they could roll better than some of you, but
Famously, they're not great at chasing. And they give up really easy. Unless there's an Inquisitor in their midst. That's different.
Alright, so I've got 2 1s, 2 2s, a 3, 2 4s, a 5, and 2 6s. And y'all's lowest was a 4. Alright, so the 5s and the 6s can shoot at you. Ties go to the player, so the 4s. The 4s may be catching just glimpses of the top of your heads as you're all like racing around the stairs, but not enough to get a shot off. And of course, you can see to return fire on those 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is anybody doing anything except running down the stairs and firing at stormtroopers behind them?
They're going to be firing. I think Ozen's going to if they fire at like if they fire at Ozen, Ozen's going to defend herself obviously. But I think what Ozen's actually going to do is if they fire at anyone who's not Ozen, and she's going to like deflect using her sense skill.
Okay. So you're kind of intentionally heading towards the back.
Heading towards the stragglers and just
I was
truthfully how they're
definitely
getting out.
shots.
Big pardon?
I was probably definitely taking shots as they're running.
You know, Doc's got a blaster. He'll go ahead and take a shot.
Kelser's just gonna keep front just in case if they try to, anybody comes in front to try to, surround them, she'll shoot
Okay.
if
Yeah,
anybody's coming in front of them.
The 2 higher dex rolls in the front and the back. It makes total sense.
All right, Captain?
He's just gonna keep going down.
Okay. He's not going to bother.
Fire.
With the armor restriction, he'd only have 2 dice to get down the stairs. So if he did that and firing, he'd be rolling like 1d6 to stay ahead. So he's just gonna keep going.
Okay. All right, then starting at the top. Kelser, you reach because y'all were only having to go down 1 floor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you go around the bend twice, and you're kind of there. You get to the bottom floor. There's a door there. There's nobody standing in the standing at the bottom of the stairwell. Like the door upstairs, it doesn't want to open.
And we'll roll to seduce the door.
Well, once you get down there, you're shooting this round, remember?
Oh, I thought we had 2 rounds till we were down there. Never mind then.
Well, the way I'm describing running down the stairs, you had to weave around.
I look at the door and I say,
you're
"Soon, baby."
Horny bard, but a hacker for doors.
Just like I want to hack things. It's my happy place. Running and being shot at.
Ozen is
Hanging back.
taking up kind of a defensive position, still moving down, but
Yeah, I'm keeping pace with the people in the back.
Alrighty, I will be back. Is that time to go run and pick up my roommate?
All right.
Hopefully be back in like 15-ish minutes.
All right.
Comes back and is dead.
Oh, that would suck.
We're all dead.
So, well, before you go, would Kelser like be holding fire for people coming by?
Yeah, if needs to fire. My blaster is it's 70, but since
Nice
the
right now.
armor it's 60.
Yep. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Cool. Bye.
Drive safe. All right. That was Ozin. Captain. Oh yeah, you were just concentrating getting down the stairs. So.
Yep.
So you get down the stairs with Kelser. Io.
Fire.
Okay.
But do you miss?
Oh wait, wait, it is rolling 40. That's I don't know if that's good, but yeah, that's
You were always
40.
rolling at a penalty for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's why I just use my dice. It's much easier to do the math.
All right, that is a hit. So give me a damage roll. 10 is the number you're looking to beat.
And she does.
Yes.
Okay, so the number 5 guy goes away.
Whatever remaining movement she would have would be just getting even with everyone towards the door and throwing faces with the panel.
Oh, we got somebody in the chat. And yes, indeed,
Hello.
you got here in time for the pew pew.
Yes.
Yep. I cannot get on Twitch at the moment, so I will say hello to the person.
Hello.
Where were we? That was
Io just went.
That's right. You dropped one of them.
It goes Io and then Doc.
All right, rolling Doc's blaster, and he's not wearing any armor, so
No
he gets to
penalty.
use his full dice.
It's full
Wait, Io?
3 in blaster.
Io has less dex than Doc.
Doc has 2.
Doc has 2D.
I have 3D.
He has 3
Yeah,
in
but
blaster, but
You just went.
Oh wait, my brain's judging
Yeah.
the wrong way. Okay,
You
we're
got-
in that. We're going in the opposite direction. I'm at.
Yep.
yep, declarations up, actions down. All right,
Yeah,
so
I
he
had it
needed-
reversed.
He needed a 10
Did not get a 10.
and did not get a 10, so
He tried.
he's firing
dear.
for effect. Then it
There's
is
what?
the stormtrooper.
One? There's a one stormtrooper that's firing?
No, there's 2.
Okay. Couldn't remember who rolled what, so fair enough.
All right, and their blaster is 4.
I will roll. I will actually roll sense to dodge with my lightsaber,
Okay.
so I don't have to take a dex penalty.
Doesn't matter, he missed.
All right.
A lot of single digits, and the second one. All right, give me that sense roll.
16. Sorry,
All right.
17.
And how much do you have to beat it by to deflect it back?
I'm not intending to deflect it black. I'm just blocking
Oh,
it.
you're just okay. Yeah, you swat the bolt out of the air then. Over to the side, scorch mark on the wall.
I don't actually know the rule for that, so I don't know if there is specifically one. I don't think that was a thing they did in the original trilogy.
Deflecting bolts back at
They,
people?
they deflected it. I don't remember them deflecting it specifically back at people.
Great, now I gotta go rewatch the original movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Jeremy.
You're
All
welcome.
right. So that was the stormtroopers. Then it's R2. Y'all at the bottom, you hear his jets kick in, and he lands.
Yay.
Not real
Yay.
steadily, he's, boom, 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 boom. He hasn't had a whole lot of practice using the jets.
Ozin does it a few more times, just deflecting blaster bolts while people get down the ladder, and she'll go behind everybody else.
All right. So next round, y'all are all at the bottom.
Mhm.
Starting at the bottom, R2 scoots himself around. You know, like the stairs are here. He kind of gets around so that his knife's about ankle level with like the second or third to the bottom stair.
Oh no.
Is he about to shank a stormtrooper in the ankle?
I
If he
love
gets
this
the
droid
chance.
so much.
If he gets the chance.
I love it.
He's living his best life.
I mean, granted, this is what happened when we gave him like combat protocols. So
Mhm.
All right, stormtroopers are going to run down and try to shoot you. No shot there. Doc will return fire on him, or he'll try to shoot them before they shoot him, or any of you. Io.
She's gonna try to get the door open.
You'll sweet talk the door. Okay.
You seduce the door.
roll to seduce the door.
Captain.
He's gonna. How many are there right now? Stormtroopers.
You are not entirely certain because you haven't seen them all yet.
Okay.
You saw at least 3, and you definitely heard more up above them.
Okay. I will attempt to shoot 2.
Okay. Ozen.
I'm going to continue to be. I'm going to station myself particularly next to Io, especially since I know she's going to be like hacking the door here in a sec. So I'm going to just station there to deflect.
Okay. So it'll be you, her, and the door.
Yep.
And then we'll
Somewhere
have
in the distance, careless whisper.
And then we'll have Kelter shoot the first 2 stormtroopers that come into view.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. Pull up Kelter's sheet right quick. All right, so Kelter would go first. So she'd be rolling 6 dice for the first shot, 5 dice for the second shot.
Remember to take 1D off.
I'll roll.
Oh no, I had forgotten about that. No.
That is with 1D off. Okay.
Because she's got 7 dice, so yeah, 6 for the first shot, 5 for the second shot.
Okay.
I'll roll. That's well over 10. It's like 18.
Go ahead and roll the second
24,
attack,
yeah.
Dan.
Again, 18, 24, 25.
Okay. Roll damage.
What is the damage for Stormtrooper Lesser?
5D, I believe.
5D. All right. First attack is 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right, first guy got a 12 on the strength, so he goes down.
Second attack is God. I'm rolling really well for Kelser in particular. 16, 22, 23.
All right, so both of them go down. So that was the 2 6s. And the 5 was already dead, so that leaves the 4. The 3s and the 2. So 2 and the 1s. Okay. Make sure I'm keeping how many there are. All right. Captain.
Yes. Fire away.
Okay.
So 5d6. 11 and 12.
Okay, they both hit because you're still at short range.
All right. A 19 and 20 for damage.
All right, the 19 definitely gets him.
Mm-hmm.
And the 20 gets the other one. So that
Okay.
is 2 more down. So the last 4 pile onto the basically the little landing, just kind of right up a little bit above you.
Okay.
Get him, R2.
They haven't started down the stairs. That last little bunch of stairs towards you, they're just firing down at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Arthur's going to be disappointed. Unless he waits there, the rest of you run through the door.
No. He has the stuff inside of him. I will pick up that droid and run.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was the captain. Io.
Rolling to seduce the door. 37.
Alright.
I
I believe you need like a 25 to do it. No, you're 20 to do it. So you are good. Then Doc will take a shot.
I love it.
If one of y'all wants to roll for him, he has 3 dice.
I'll roll.
Go for it.
Okay.
And I think he's using. Is he using a regular pistol or a holdout?
12?
Or maybe he grabbed one with a rifle. We'll just say he grabbed one with the rifles. You need a 10 to hit at this range, so. At least I'm pretty sure that's what. Yeah, because with guns, it all depends on range, not on.
I just rolled
individual weapon.
the same stormtrooper rifle.
Dang it. He got a 13. But with minion rules, that still means he goes away.
Yes.
Doc's getting to murder people and isn't even here.
You know. Duba, if you're watching this stream, focus on the road.
If you're listening
just
to this,
carry on.
Yeah, for sure.
still focus on the road.
If he's not listening, you'll wonder why we're calling him Doc Holiday when he comes back next week. Alright, so that was Doc. Then it's the Stormtroopers. Yay!
All 3 of them.
Alright.
To be fair, we're going into a barracks, so this is a nice target-rich environment coming up.
Alright, so first one is shooting at. Oh, they have a target-rich environment at the moment, too.
Yeah, they do.
We're all together, next to a now open door.
First one's going to shoot at Kelser, because Kelser had
Nowhere near Kelser, but she can dodge. Let's see. She's at minus 3 dice right now.
Yes.
So what is her dodge?
Her dodge is 5 dice plus 2.
So
2
she's
dice
currently
plus 2.
at 2 dice. Yeah. Cool.
And
Roll
then
dodge.
would it still be -1 because it is a dexterity base?
Yes.
7, 8, 9 to dodge.
Alright, that's 9 to the baseline 10. They have to have a hit.
Mhm.
And they only rolled a 12 on their hit roll, so.
Oh, buddy.
They're rolling great.
The only stormtrooper in history that gets a blaster bolt successfully deflected off their armor.
Well, no, a 12 would have protected him from the baseline shot. I mean, the 12 would have hit the baseline shot, but you added 9 to that, so they miss. I cannot get my throat clear today. That was the first. Yeah, that was the first one shooting. The next 2 were shooting at Ozen because Ozen's got a big flipping lightsaber out.
Yep.
A stormtrooper's natural enemy.
I will roll to dodge. Well, I'm using sense, but yes, dodging.
All right. First one rolled a 9, so you didn't even have to.
Cool.
Second one. Oh, much better.
So did I.
You have to use the first roll because you didn't have to make it.
Yeah, but you said I am. You said that person rolled much better.
All right, this one
So
rolled
I'm-
20.
Okay. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, if you roll anything over a 10 for sure, you don't get it.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right. That was all of them. R2 is making impatient little droid noises.
No one's coming down.
The three that are left are just standing on the stairwell, just shooting. You think you can just make out over the sound of the blaster fire more boots on stairs further up.
Mm-hmm.
Might be that squad that was running behind you in the hallway. May have made their way into the.
Did we get the door open?
Or did y'all? No, y'all. No, that's right. Y'all shot the door up top.
Yeah.
So they're probably not here yet.
What you probably hear is the sound of that door being shot repeatedly.
Okay. Get that damn door open.
Why don't we just go up to the next floor and come down?
Stop
Takes too
asking
much
questions.
time. Con logic. You have to take the up elevator to go down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, the up elevator has to go down eventually, so.
Yep.
I've done that.
All right. Starting at the bottom again. R2 is waiting to stab somebody.
Always.
Unless specifically given instructions to the contrary.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're just gonna be like R2. Like
I feel
someone's
like we're
gonna
gonna be
say it out
running through
loud.
the door.
Yeah, the door's open at this point. So it's like R2.
Yeah.
All right, so he
We'll
whistles
find you something to stab later.
He whistles unhappily and heads to the door. Stormtroopers are going to unload on whoever they can see when their turn comes up.
Yep.
Or if everybody's running to the door, they'll be running down the stairs after you.
Yeah.
Doc will run through the door. Io.
Running through the door and firing at it once everyone's through to drop it down. Or, nah, we're not going to get fancy. We're just getting out. I was going to be like, can she do any kind of fire suppression stuff? Can she unleash the foam blasters? But it's Imperials, so they probably don't follow OSHA.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Chaos.
We're all dead.
Might have rolled the best I've ever rolled on a character in your damn blaster rolls.
Oh?
Kept rolling 6s.
Yeah.
Almost got a Yahtzee on an attack.
Somebody also rolled good for Dog and he dropped somebody.
Yep.
Nice.
Y'all are currently, well, we're declaring what to do. You're at the very bottom of the stairwell. Io has already got the door open last round, so, the droids have run through the door already.
Mm-hmm.
Io is running through the door and getting ready to shoot the panel once everybody's through, I think you said. Okay. Captain?
How many stormtroopers can I see?
You can see 3.
3. He's gonna take a shot at one.
Okay.
Stupid question. Through the open door, what do we see?
All you see from the stairwell is it's opening into a hallway similar to the one that was up top. Or up above.
Fantastic.
Awesome. It's a good thing we have a map.
Yep.
Yeah.
Captain, I'm going to assume that you're stepping through the door and then firing.
Yeah. He's gonna be doing a a fighting retreat.
Gotcha.
Tactical retreat.
Kelter.
Tomato.
You skipped somebody.
Who did I skip?
Me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had called on the
keep
captain and
forgetting
moved my marker up.
Orders.
And then, spoke to y'all, then looked over and moved my marker up again.
Uh-huh.
All right, fine. What are you doing?
I'm still defending from the back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And
I mean, I'm not doing much,
Kelter.
but I like to have it declared.
I'm gonna go through the door, see if I can see anybody in the area.
Okay. All right, so you step into the hallway. Give it a quick glance down both sides.
I got a 14.
Is that on an awareness or
That was a perception.
perception? Yes.
Yes.
Let's see, 14. That's not too bad. You don't see anyone at this at this very moment. But you can definitely hear somebody in some of the rooms down there. You hear somebody shouting, forget the armor, just grab your guns.
That'll go so well for them.
Mm-hmm.
They'll basically have an extra dice when they're shooting you.
I mean, they typically only have like 1 or 2 dice to begin with. I say feeling
Stormtroopers have
like
4 dice and blasters.
I retract that statement.
Which I guess becomes 3 dice when they're using their armor. So anyway, Kelso, you don't see anybody. You can definitely hear there's somebody down the left way as you step out into the hallway.
Okay. She's gonna look at everybody that can see her and put her finger to her lips. Basically tell them to be quiet.
You would know more than likely they've heard the blaster fire by now.
Yeah, but if they can kind of sneak and take them at surprise of sorts,
They came this way.
All right. So you step into the hallway. You look around. Ozen is taking up a defensive position. Captain has stepped out of the hallway, so now you turn around and you shoot.
Oh, my turn to shoot. Yes.
Yes.
All right. 56, 15,
Okay, that will hit.
19 damage.
Why do stormtroopers bother with armor? All right, so one of the 3 goes away.
Intimidation factor.
Uniformity.
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
See uniformity.
Or they just don't need the nameless, faceless goons to mow down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so were you just shooting the one, or were you doing the multiple?
Just the one.
Okay. Io. You were shooting.
Yeah, shooting the door.
All right, so yes, everybody's through. You shoot the thing, the door drops.
And she's gonna look around for. When you say there's like, is it hallways off to the side or like just individual doors off to the side?
When you stepped out of the stairwell, you stepped into a hallway. There are
Okay.
individual doors. The troopers down here don't have individual rooms, but it's not like one big barracks room. It's
Yeah. She's gonna be looking around for maybe like a master panel that would drop all of the doors for the troopers' rooms.
Okay. Let's see. Give me an. Would it be awareness based or knowledge based? Going for. You got the map, but you haven't had a whole lot of time to study it.
Knowledge technology, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll on that.
It's only 3D, but we'll play these numbers.
Okay.
Not bad. 14.
14 is respectable. But 15 is a moderate.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not exactly sure where the main panel would be on this floor.
Just
Yeah.
starts unloading on every panel.
If you want to take, if you want to take your next turn to pull the map up and look at it.
Considering there's 3 people with weapons, sure.
All right. So starting at the bottom, R2's going to do whatever y'all tell him to. Whichever way y'all start moving, he'll move that way with you. To the left, out of a couple of the barracks, you're going to have some plainclothes, out of their armor, stormtroopers step out and start firing at you. Rather than just piling out in the hallway, though, they're leaning out the doors to have a little bit of cover.
Fair enough.
It's like being out of the armor makes them smarter. Or more fearful.
Both.
Doc will basically ask y'all which way y'all are going down the hallways, and then proceed in whatever direction you tell him. Or in other words, are y'all advancing towards where you see some troopers, or are you going to be falling back away from them?
I mean, we're up against a closed door. Can't really fall back any further.
No. Like I said, when you step out of the stairwell, you're in a hallway, and there's a left and a right.
Oh, I thought you said it was
You're
a
not at
straight
the end
hallway.
of the hallway.
The hallway probably has enough space where we can all just like take a line, like Scooby Doo it, like all in a line to while they pass. I've seen these hallways in these places. I've watched Obi-Wan.
It's a decent sized hallway. I mean,
Yeah. Well, like if there's a left and a right, there's a spot where we can like.
Could we get cover?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to gather.
Y'all step through the stairwell door and shut that door behind you, so you can't take cover in that.
But you said there was a left and a right, so it's like, is it starting at a T, or is it a T further up?
The bottom pencil is the door y'all stepped out of into the top pencil representing the hallway.
Thank you.
Okay. I was thinking it was the other way around.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was.
Next time I will have a map for this.
You're good.
You're good. All right. Is there anything that we could take cover in this hallway then?
Yes, some of the individual doors into some of the barracks.
Yep. Then
the hallway is lined with those.
Yeah, then we can probably take cover along those, at least until somebody opens that door, and we just have to
go back to sleep
permanently.
All right, so you tell Doc to take cover.
Yep.
All right. So he steps up to just the first closest door to him. He hits the button. It opens because their individual barracks rooms are not in lockdown.
Is anybody in there?
Yeah.
The world.
If you want to take your turn to look in there, you can. But Doc just goes on in.
Okay.
There were a bunch called out, so it's 50-50.
That was Doc. Io.
Keeping behind all the people with the guns and the sabers, looking at the map real quick to try and see if there's a master panel to shut all the doors.
Okay. Captain?
I will be right back.
Sure.
Yeah, he's gonna find some cover and take a shot at the first stormtrooper that he sees.
All right. Are you gonna step into the doorway of a different room or the same one Doc did?
He's gonna cover Io. If there's a way to find cover that way. If there's not, then he'll be out in the open, but he'll be covering Io while she's doing her tech shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all recognize Io's tech shenanigans, so we're all like taking a defensive position.
Yeah. Well, she's pulled a data pad out at this point.
Yeah.
Basically, what's Io doing? I don't know. Seducing doors. Keep her covered.
All right. So I assume Ozen's taking the same position in front with the lightsaber.
Yes.
Keltzer.
Trying to think. Because if those two are protecting her, and we don't know who's in the room with Doc, if anybody's in the room
That's right.
that Doc went into. She's gonna go into that room and then start taking pop shots as long as nobody's in the room. Otherwise, she'll shoot who's ever in the room.
Right. So you're gonna step into the room, ready to shoot anybody that's in there, and if they're not, then you're gonna lean out the door like the stormtroopers are doing and
Yes.
fire back at them. Perfect. Makes perfect sense.
Yes.
You step into the room. There's nobody here. All four of the beds in here are unoccupied.
Perfect. Lean over and start taking pop shots.
Okay.
One second.
Make a roll then.
Yep. Just throwing away dinner.
I know one of these cheat sheets has got the modifiers for cover. They are cover. They have got medium cover. So it's only +2. So you need a 12 to hit them.
Oh, I got more than a 12.
Alright, and he makes a strength roll. But only with a 2 dice. Alright, so he got a 10. Did you get more than 10 damage?
Yes, I did.
Stormtrooper goes down. Ozen's in a defensive position.
Yep.
Captain.
I'd say like whoever is, if they shoot at no matter if they shoot at Isle, myself, or the captain, she'll take a reaction to try to deflect it.
Yeah, you position yourself in front of the two of them. It's like you trying to block the two of them, and then the captain's behind you, trying to block line of sight to Io.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right then.
The hell was that?
I'm back.
We're all
Good,
dead.
because it's your turn.
Fantastic. What am I rolling for the map observations?
Oh, give me perception.
17.
Okay. You know, bring up this layer. Scroll. Embiggen.
Enhance.
Zoom, enhance.
And you find it. There's like a kind of mini control room down here.
How far?
It is. Well, I say mini control room. It's like the highest ranking stormtroopers barracks, basically. Like
It's the RA's dorm.
Yeah, sort of. And let's see. I'm gonna roll a d6. Even, it's towards. You have to go through the stormtroopers ahead of you. Odd, you can fall back.
It's been an odd kind of day. Let's just go with odd.
I rolled a 1, so odd it is. So you're like, yeah, it's 4 rooms back that way, away from the stormtroopers.
Then she will start falling back as quick as she can, not firing or anything, just trying to get to that room and shut it down.
Okay.
Over the team comms, she'll be like, "Hey, don't go into any of the rooms. I'm about to shut them all down."
Doc just wistfully coming out of his room.
Doc's like, "I just got in here, got
was so
comfy.
it
There
was
was a
so
nice
safe in here."
seat."
Yeah, Gulcher would then make sure her and Doc are out the room.
She'd call out too before she drops them.
Yeah. R2 is just following Io at this point.
R2's like, come on, find something that I can murder.
Let's see. Oh, right. The stormtroopers down the hallway get to fire them. All right. 2 of them are firing at Keltzer. They need a 10 to hit you. 12 to hit you because you're taking cover. First one got a 13. Are you going to attempt to dodge?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's strength, right?
No, dodge would be dexterity.
Oh, dodge. All right, so I gotta subtract 1 dice. $17.
Okay, they miss. Second one is also shooting at you since you dropped one of them earlier. He only got a 9 though, so he misses without you having to roll anything. He's wearing his helmet, but it's without it being attached to the thing. It's apparently wiggling around in his head, messing with his vision. You know, basically it's a stormtrooper helmet and an undershirt leaning out a door shooting at you. The next 2 are shooting at Ozen. You know, biggest, most noticeable threat.
Yep. Oh yeah, the biggest threat is a 57-year-old old lady
with a lightsaber.
Yeah, with a lightsaber.
The lightsaber's all they see.
Uh-huh.
They've heard stories about how old Yoda was. He killed many a clone trooper.
They had it coming.
They had it coming.
All right, so a 17 hit you.
Okay. Fuck. All right. Let me roll my dodge. Oh, shit. 9, 14 on my dodge.
Okay. Next one shoots at you.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 16 to hit you.
Oh, thank God. I rolled a 6 and a 3.
All right. And the third one shoots at you.
Okay.
And only got a 9.
Woo! Oh.
Further back behind those, you hear some more shouting. Again, you hear somebody shouting, "Forget your armor, just get out there!" And the response is, "I hear a lightsaber. I ain't going anywhere without my armor."
That's fair.
As we're deflecting, I'll just like said, "Io, you got a way we're going."
Hold, please.
I can't hold much longer.
Hold, please. Busy.
All right. And then you went into this round. R2 is going to continue following Io. Doc is just going to follow Io. Stormtroopers are going to
This is a horrible idea.
Io, what are you doing?
Does she get to the panel RA's office in this turn?
Yes, you can get in there this turn.
She's like dropping the doors and drops the doors.
Okay.
And probably locks him out somehow.
Okay. Captain.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
He's gonna follow Io to the main barrack, and if any stormtroopers manage to get out first, he's gonna take shots.
Okay. Ozen?
Still playing defense with the please hold.
Please hold while your party is reached.
And Kelser.
Take pop shots at whoever pops out.
Okay.
That was able to get out before the rooms all closed.
Yeah. So I'm picturing you kind of standing a little bit behind Ozen to one, maybe slightly to one side, taking pot shots.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So top of the order, order of actions, I guess. Kelser, take your shots.
Yep. Shots.
There are, I think, 4 leaning out that you can see at the moment.
$22.
Okay, that's a hit. He got a 9 on his strength.
Yeah, I got more than 9.
Okay, so one of them goes away, so there's now 3.
Okay.
Ozen is defensive.
Yep.
Captain was going to shoot anybody that has stepped out. Nobody has stepped out of the rooms yet.
Mm-hmm.
Io, your go.
We're gonna do whatever I gotta do to roll to drop, and would she just be able to do the same, pretty much the same way she did with the other ones, or is this gonna be a little bit more involved?
No, the control panel in here has got overall control of all the doors on the level. So yeah, if you tell it just to lock down all the doors, it'll lock down all the doors.
She doesn't want to lock down all the doors because they still got to get off this level. She wants to lock down all of the barracks doors.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, then she wants to lock down all of the barracks doors, and would it be possible to put an override for only them to be able to open the doors on and off this level?
Yes.
She's going to do that.
Now, the guys in the main control room of the base could potentially make rolls to unhack it, but you know how that tends to be.
Yeah. They're welcome to try. And security kit roll?
Yes.
Oh, that was low too. 28.
Let's say 28. Still get you with it in difficulty. Just barely shy of very difficult.
She's not able to roll remain calm, so she's stressing.
So yes, all the barrack doors slam down and lock.
She would have called out the warning before it did, though.
All right, so everybody's in the hallway?
Yes.
Okay. Except for Io, who's, in that one room.
Oh, yeah, she wouldn't have it locked down that one. I mean...
Ozen's still with Io then, so Io hasn't left, and she's still there.
But Sarah, that was gonna be my fun as I described the door in your room slamming shut with all the rest of them.
She's panicking. She's not that panicking.
All right.
Be like, go on. I'll just take a nap. It's all good.
Maybe not in the enemy base.
In the enemy armor, in the enemy base. That's something very much not should be in the enemy armor.
So one of the stormtroopers, as their doors slam down, 2 of the stormtroopers manage to, pull themselves back into their room and get locked in. The other one dives and rolls out into the hallway. Captain may take the shot since you were basically holding a shot for just such an instance.
I will take that shot. 18
That'll hit him
for 20 damage.
He goes away. It turns out unarmored stormtroopers go down just as easily as armored stormtroopers.
Is there like a bag or something in here? Like some sort of large pack?
In the hallway you're standing in? No.
No, I'm with Io in the little place she's in.
I thought you were up with Kelser.
Yeah, you were in the lead, blocking everything.
Yeah.
It was my understanding that I had been with Io this whole time, like trying to deflect her specifically from
she
her.
She dug into a room, so.
Okay, fair enough. Never mind then.
All right, so you are briefly, at least, out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
I will be looking at the map to find the quickest route out of here.
All right. And you were wanting to use the not Jeffrey tubes. Maintenance
Maintenance
access.
tunnels.
The maintenance access.
Yeah, just and as quick as they can get out.
All right. So you run around a couple of hallways, around a couple of corners, and there's a door that looks a lot like the barracks doors. If you look closely, you can tell it's a little different, a little more complex. A keypad on it. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You hack through it without any trouble, and it opens up, and you got like a decent sized tunnel going down with a ladder attached to the opposite wall from the door.
Quick.
R2 kind of bumps his way to the front of the line and drops off.
Whoop.
Does a little R2 scream?
No, they're just silence. And then
Which is even worse.
And then at least
He's
a floor or two
angry.
down, you hear the jets kicking in.
He's pissed. No talk me, I angry.
Get back to the ship, just sitting in the corner, facing away from everyone. Didn't get to stab anybody.
I was still looking for like some sort of storage space that she can take with her.
Backpack of some kind.
Give me a perception roll.
Sure. But is research since I'm actively looking?
That's fair.
If I can make use of 2 more dice, I will. Good thing I did. 15 total.
Sure, in the lieutenant or whatever
Yes. Gonna kick off this
the
goddamn
the head guy's barracks that Io was in. You find like a satchel.
Oh, god damn it. Satchel's not big enough. That's fine. I'll find a backpack at some point. Or like a duffel bag or something. Do not want this armor on. It is encumbering and it reminds me of a bad time.
All right.
But, yeah, just swipe the satchel for now.
It's like my Leku are giving me a wedgie. I feel the uncomfortable.
I feel like I can't half talk.
Just sweat. Complete drenched in sweat.
Weirdly, that was me the first day back at work after being sick for a week. Just wearing my hat. Just
I believe it.
hair just soaked in no time. Weird.
Ugh. Yeah, I believe it.
All right, so all of you start climbing down the ladder.
Yep.
Okay. You shut the little door behind you.
I will find a way to keep that door closed too.
Okay. Let's see. So you've got like 3 levels because let's see. At the top floor, then medical, then barracks,
Then security.
Yeah, then security. Then the secure one, and then the 2 under it that were I think under construction. Or one of them was storage, and the next one down was security, or was under construction.
Yep.
But y'all were planning to climb all the way down to the bottom, so y'all got a few floors to climb down now.
Yep.
Time to hustle.
Yep.
Are you going for speed or for silence?
Good question. If we've got everything locked down, we probably don't have to worry about speed as much.
As they go by each floor, she will pause long enough to, lock it behind them.
Okay.
And if there's a dividers in the maintenance tunnel, there's ladder, closing ladder, she'll try and lock those off too.
Okay. There's not one at every floor. but every 2 or 3 floors. So.
Because I'm an old Dark Souls fan. I just got this mental image of this one meme. Yeah, down the ladder as I do the slide down the ladder.
I was almost asking if anybody's going to do the cool guy slide.
It would only be able to be the person at the bottom.
Ozen would if she wasn't wearing this goddamn armor.
I mean, you could do it in the armor. I like the idea
of Doc doing it, and you just hear metal on metal squealing all the way down.
Oh, jeez.
Sparks are flying.
Mm-hmm.
The stormtroopers and some of the other floors immediately hear it, open the door. But when they grab to do it, the friction has heated it up, so.
There's some merit to that.
A little bit.
I can see it happening in the old Star Wars Tales comic.
Yeah.
Some random Legends book is going to have it.
That
but
would
anyway.
honestly not surprise me.
Thank you.
So yeah, you make your way down to the bottom. Other than R2, Io is probably in the lead because there's not a lot of room at the bottom once you get to the bottom. So she'd need to be down there at that door.
Is it dark? Is there light? Is it like construction lights?
Yeah, it's kind of like construction. It's not the bright white light that you get in most.
It's some like dim light.
But yeah, it's more like kind of emergency exit light
in
the tunnel that comes on as you climb down to the levels. It's like there's motion sensors.
What I was getting at. Yeah. Cool. Tight.
Plenty of light to see by, but. All right, give me a security once you get to the bottom.
Oh, lightsaber for now.
40.
I kind of assumed you did that climbing the ladder, but
yeah.
Maybe you were holding it in your teeth, just marking up one wall.
Rambo down the ladder.
Everyone's like, is anyone going to tell her to turn it off? No.
How is she biting the blade?
The Force sustains me.
How? Very carefully.
So yeah, you pop the security door at the bottom. As you step out, this area looks very unfinished. You're in kind of a hallway, but like the regular lights aren't up. It's like just a few of those kind of emergency lights.
Emergency lights, yeah.
But when you look down to one side, the hallway ends, and it's kind of older stone. Looks like older stone working.
Oh.
I say stone working. It's probably steel permanent. But definitely something older. And you can hear the sounds of probably large construction droids working somewhere. Just kind of echoing around the place. This is an area, if you were going to hang around here very long, you'd probably want some kind of hearing protection.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Stormtrooper helmets do fine for that, for those of you still wearing yours.
Yeah.
I'll make a forceful.
Just going with just the Stormtrooper helmet just to communicate.
I have it next to my ear, just like, hey guys, I have an idea.
Okay. I was like waiting for everyone to get out and then relocking the store.
Okay.
I don't have an idea. I was just saying that for shiggles. Continuing onward.
Oh yeah, speaking of y'all having the helmets on, there have been like reports of where you've been spotted. Somebody in the barracks level managed to get a message off.
Some old lady.
You hear the Inquisitor's voice come over the radio. Telling ordering them to continue searching the barracks. he is on his way.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Just saw that GIF.
Truly, cats are graceful animals.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are y'all doing?
Does this open out at some point to a tunnel or maintenance tunnel that gets us out into open air?
Well, you can see where the hallway ends and opens up into that older work. You look the
I
other
vote-
way, and it looks like the regular hallway that eventually bends.
I vote we make our way towards there.
Yeah.
I'll have the map up the whole time, like trying to figure out the quickest way out.
Well, remember the map of the base that you've got just has this level listed as under construction.
Yeah, but we also got the old sewer system from the Resistance, the map
Okay.
of that.
Give me a knowledge. Streetwise, because I find it amusing.
24.
Okay. You think you've more or less kind of got the maps lined up. You're not super certain of depth, but considering you've got this older permacrete stuff over here, you assume that you're down in the sewer, where the sewer used to be. So as you head over that way, the map of the sewer shows you where there was one of the main kind of where one of the main tunnels plugged into another one of the tunnels, and you can see a route back out to like under the city. Over the radio, this is a decent walk, but you do hear over the radios the deeper you get into this, the more it's starting to break up a little bit. But you hear the Inquisitor ordering people down to the construction level. Apparently, they have figured out that you aren't hiding in the barracks somewhere.
By the time they find out, we're already like long gone.
How deep into the sewers are we?
Well, you're in like one of the main channels that they're like filling in with new construction. And y'all are heading to an intersection, or what used to be an intersection at least.
Okay. Just try to get off the base and above ground.
Yep.
So I need most of you to give me a perception check. Ozen needs to give me sense.
Sense? All right.
Captain, do you have sense?
Yes, a dot in sense.
I do have a dot and sense, yeah.
Okay, your perception would be higher, so I'll probably just go with that.
I can almost hear the Kill Bill sirens.
Are you going with whichever one's higher, or do you want me specifically to roll sense for something else?
Does
You
sense add,
specifically roll sense.
Okay,
does it
cool.
add to these rolls, or is it just its own thing?
It's its own separate thing.
Okay. Perception.
I rolled 10 on sense.
I got
Sorry, 11 on sense.
I got 6. Fortunate.
I rolled 14 on perception.
I rolled 12.
Okay. And what was it you said you got? Oh, never mind. I see what the captain rolled.
Yeah.
Ozen, the hair on the back of your neck stands up. That's about the best you got. You've got a bad feeling about this. But you should be so close to escaping. You don't know what the bad feeling is. What's causing the bad feeling?
They're here. I know they're here. Something's up.
Who was it that rolled the 14?
Me.
Okay. You hear something metal hitting a floor. It takes you a second, and you realize that sound is probably the door at the bottom of the maintenance shaft.
Keep moving.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Go
Some-
faster.
luckily,
Yes.
Mr. Inquisitor there has detect life, and we all know how that power works, don't we?
No, we don't all know how that works.
It just shows life, but if there's other people down on the maintenance level.
I believe that's the power Ozen was using to track the sniper.
Yes. I will. I have it. Hang on.
Isn't it modified by familiarity?
It
Mhm.
is.
Oh yes, absolutely. But he has met you before.
Question.
But did he know it was us?
He has met us, but he believed us to be those stormtroopers that they now identified as.
It'd be like passing somebody on the street and being like, I know their name, face, and where they live.
So I'm curious how would that affect it?
Having met
he
once is one of the things on the list.
Yeah. There's.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I didn't
There's
know
a
if it
list.
was.
There's
Yeah.
more familiar, and then there's having you've met him once.
Yeah. Okay. I was curious how that worked with that one meeting being him believing us to be somebody else, kind of a thing. But if it's just flat out once, then fair enough.
Let me see.
Well, is it not in the baseline book?
It should be. It's in sense. You are looking for.
Oh, there it is. Life sense. Okay, I just missed it rolling through. The base difficulty is 5, modified by.
Proximity.
Uh,
Proximity and relationship.
Force difficulty start. That's the one I need. All right. So that's a +5.
So if I life sense like Ayerda, who's next to me, it's very easy. But me trying to go and life sense that person, the Inquisitor up there, much more difficult.
Yep.
Or the Inquisitor down here.
I can resist it. Actually,
All right. So I know what he
so
needs.
if they're going specifically for me, if they're looking specifically for me,
Is that something I can resist as well?
it's control. So yeah, if you have control dice,
I do
you
have
eight
one.
control dice. Yeah.
It's more than 0.
It's very non-traditional training.
Yeah.
So if they're using light sense, it depends on who they're looking for. So if they're looking specifically for me, I can resist with sense or control rather, and that'll add to the difficulty.
He is looking for the guy that he talked to the most. The guy that he told he was going to mark down for a commendation.
Fair. Okay.
So that would be Ayerda.
Yeah.
Yes.
So rolled a
Just
2 on
add 2
control.
to the difficulty. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Every little bit helps.
It might make the difference.
All right. So he needs everything added together. He needs a total of 24.
Yeah.
Which he could do with these dice, but these dice could also betray me.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
which case, there could be a microwave waiting for them. I'm just saying.
Is it one of those
No, you-
candy dice? You just like, you've betrayed me for the last time.
Well, my dice are not easily intimidated. All right, so that's 1 on that dice, 1 on that dice, 1 on that.
So you
dice.
save these dice for when you need to roll low.
There are games for that.
Yeah.
Yes, there are. All right, so he got a total of a 16 because he just flubbed that one.
Okay.
Maybe I've been using these dice too much this game. Let's grab another set.
They need to retire and recharge.
These Jedi ones I like have been working pretty good.
Yeah, I've got no complaints about these overall. All right. So he does not automatically know which way y'all went. Which is a shame because I was going to have him sprinting down there at full force speed.
Yes, that's a shame. Certainly.
So
Overall.
y'all keep on hustling though.
Mhm.
As you can only imagine.
Do
and
I?
As he steps out, he's probably got troopers fanning out behind him and heading down heading down both ways down the hallway.
Oh, so he doesn't know which way we went.
No, he doesn't. That's what the life sets are for.
Ah, okay.
You know, he figured out that y'all must be coming down to this level.
The trail of locked doors led this way.
So you know,
Fair.
he might even be thinking, oh, they're trying for the sewer. But he is not familiar enough with this level to even know which way he needs to go for that. Necessarily.
Yeah.
So y'all continue. I assume y'all continue on towards the where this intersection should be.
Mhm.
Well, you come up on where the intersection should be, and there is a wall of what looks like freshly set permacrete.
Oh man, if only these stormtrooper outfits had grenades, this would be easy.
The grenade could bring down more than just the permacrete.
All the better.
We're under all the better. If only 2 people here had lightsabers.
Ah well.
Look now, has anybody running a Dire Bear game had a TPK yet?
So let's not be the
yes.
first.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Oh yeah, whose was that?
I think it was Cap's game.
Yeah, I believe so.
But yes, there has.
Was it a planned ending that ended that way, or was that just something that happened? I forget.
It's been years.
Still, let's not follow that tradition.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, unless you guys want to start a whole new game, like, in a couple weeks.
All right. So that is the obstacle you are facing.
Mhm.
What do you want to do now?
If it's freshly set, does that mean it's still like wet?
No, I just mean that it's new.
Okay.
You know, it's definitely hard and dried out and all.
Okay.
It's just where the rest of it has got age and grime and stuff growing on it in some places. You know, this is clean, new.
All right. Well, only way it goes forward. And this is for sure leading to the sewers.
According to IO's map, yes.
Okay.
You know, what you're standing in now is basically one of the old sewer tunnels, and this
Gotcha.
should be an intersection with a piece of tunnel that is still in use.
Okay. Then
If you were up on the surface, you'd be like right at the gate,
okay.
or well,
I see
the
it.
fence, not necessarily the gatehouse where y'all came through. But
If it, I'll look at Captain and go like, huh?
It's that or blow it.
Yeah.
And he'd get his lightsaber from R2 as they work on cutting through the the stone, not stone, concrete,
Concrete.
permacrete.
Yeah. permacrete.
Easier to go through permacrete than it is than stone.
I don't know. Permacrete is permanent. Stone withers away. or corrodes away. Erodes away. That's the word I'm looking for.
That's the one.
All right, so y'all start slicing your way through.
Mhm.
Okay.
I was gonna
Try not
keep an
to
eye
make-
towards the tunnel.
Kelser's gonna do the same.
I would say I'm not gonna make it like one straight line. That would be dumb. Just like a couple of, takes a little longer, but just to get so that there's a little bit of. They have to go through a weird way that they're not quite used to.
Give me a technical. Give me a demolition roll.
Demolition.
Demolition. As you're trying to figure out the best way to take this thing down as quickly as you can.
Okay. Where is demolition?
It is under
Ah.
technical.
I will trust in the force for this.
Did you use your force point last turn or last session?
Last session, I get it every session.
Do you?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
As long as I don't use it for dark side. That's 20. I rolled 2 6s and 2 4s.
Okay. So yeah, you figure, you're looking at it and you've had some training,
I know how to
So
use
you're
my
basically like cutting out wedges that the gravity will then let drop out.
Yes.
And the captain can imitate you as you go.
Technically, this is training, but we'll work on that when we get to. We'll get to that lesson when we get to it.
How's
So
your
yeah.
form?
About the second little wedge, deep you go,
Uh-huh.
it slides out, and there's like a breeze on your face, and you almost retch because it's a breeze coming through a sewer.
Glad I kept my stormtrooper helmet on.
Wouldn't have helped.
I don't know. How does the captain feel about having a stormtrooper helmet on with the breeze from a sewer?
This is probably the happiest you've been to have it on.
Fair enough.
It still doesn't smell great, but the helmet filters a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
That's just saying that to make Ozen feel better about her situation. Not that it's factual.
Now you're going to walk through a sewer in white boots.
Let's just keep moving and
Mhm.
dump the armor before we get back at street level.
Yeah. But as this breeze hits you, you also hear voices behind you shout, "Halt!"
Hell no!
You turn around, and a little ways off, you see a bunch of stormtroopers, running forward, guns at the ready.
Keep going. What are they gonna do?
And
Shoot me?
someone behind them is striding forward a little more gracefully.
Mhm.
As you look at him, it's far enough away you don't hear the snap hiss, but you see the blade extend.
How far to a surface access?
If you wanted to, you could come out of a manhole cover right across the street from the base.
And maybe not that close.
About a block.
What's the closest one?
The typical city block, then like the next block over.
Do we wanna
you
start
pick out
booking
one
and
that's
chuck
like
a
in like
grenade?
an alleyway or something.
What were you saying?
Do we want to start booking and chuck a grenade
Just throw a grenade behind us.
towards the part that's been under construction? It might not be as stable, maybe, as the older stuff.
Maybe.
Well, y'all got out of the hallway and traveled through the older stuff getting here.
Mm.
Okay.
The only new construction around right where you're at is where they filled in the end of this.
The permacrete.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, if you wanted to set your grenade there and try to cave the rest of the permacrete in,
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
all right.
Just everyone set a grenade there.
Again,
Set it on a timer.
Dex?
One of you give me a demolition roll as the mastermind to plan it out.
All right.
What's everyone's demolition?
Not me.
2D.
Okay.
Not me.
Anybody?
Yeah, mine's 2.
Okay.
It's IO.
Yeah. Cool. 4D. Trusting in the Force, baby.
All right. What is your dex?
My Dex is 3D. My technical or demolition is 4D.
All right. So you would declare first, and so you're setting that up to try to cave things to block as much as you can, so maybe they can't get through.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Looking at the weak points where they cut away and doing the math in the head.
The Inquisitor has 4D in dex.
Because of course he does.
So he sees what you're doing. He realizes, or he sees you starting to set up the grenade, but he'll be the one to actually get to act first. And he is going to use.
Is it just these two getting to act? Because there's
Telekinesis.
okay.
Well, I'm assuming the rest of you are pulling back to get out of the way from the explosion.
Okay.
Does anybody have higher than 4 dice in their decks?
And Dex? No.
No.
Counselor
I
is
have
at
4
right?
dice, even.
Let me make sure his are even. Okay, his is 4 even too, so I let ties go to the player.
Mm-hmm.
So none of you would have a clue what the Inquisitor was going to do when you make your declarations. Kelter, you react. Your reactions are quick enough that and you've seen the whole force push move object thing before, and you see him kind of bring his hand up. So you probably realize he's about to do something to the grenade.
It's gonna
angle
push
to
him
the
towards
side,
us.
push it towards y'all. Whatever.
Can I shoot at him?
Yes.
Okay.
So your actions are first.
I'm trusting in the Force for this shit.
Nice.
Try to shoot me an Inquisitor.
6.
It's a good thing you're not force sensitive. That would
Nine.
suck.
Well,
Shooting at the Inquisitor to save your friends.
Fair.
About to be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
12
Yeah.
dice.
Ow.
Okay. He is also going to trust in the force for his dodge.
Yep. Yeah, that's fair.
The dark side.
Okay. See if these fresh dice do me any better. Average-ish.
A second. D3.
Do what now?
53.
Alrighty. He got a 39. You are at... let's see, what is the range on the blaster? Blaster rifle. Alright, you're in medium range. So it's a baseline of 15. Plus the 39 you rolled. So you rolled a 55, you said?
53.
Okay, he rolled a 54.
Damn.
Well, he rolled a 39 plus the 15 you have to hit him.
1 point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That
he jerks
all the
back
difference.
and just manages to get the lightsaber up. Then it is his go.
Does he have less dice now for telekinesis?
He does.
Yay.
And telekinesis uses
All
control?
three.
Oh
Oh no,
uses
it's just alter.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Control was usually controlling kind of the self, and then sense was,
Yep,
of
yep.
course, sensory. All right, so he's got this many dice. So alter.
I was thinking of Affect Mine. Still thinking about it from last session.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All right. All right, telekinesis. 5 for objects of 1 kilogram or less. How much is a grenade? How much does a grenade weigh?
Probably
about
less than a kilogram.
or less. Yeah. If we had like a depth charge, it might be more heavy, but no.
Yeah, if it's something we've had to be carrying around, it's less than 2 pounds.
Mm.
All right. So the difficulty number he needs is a 5 for objects of 1 kilogram or less. Let's see.
It depends on what he's doing with it.
Well, I was hoping it would give specifically if somebody was holding the object in question.
There is rules for that.
All right.
Jedi power can be used at level 10. Such. Where is it? Level 10 objects can be used to attack others. When used to levitate someone against their will, the target may adding their perception roll or control roll. There was a rule for it. I know there was. It was like, because I remember we rolled something for it.
Yeah, because one of the goons was holding something you were trying to get.
Mm-hmm.
It was the droid bolt or the bolt?
It was a bolt thingy.
Did I have them roll their strength like a dodge sort of thing?
I think that was what it was.
Okay. So Io needs to make a strength roll.
Just straight strength?
Yes.
8?
All right, so the number is 5. Baseline
Add
number is 5. 8. I'm going to give him a penalty for the range because this is a relatively small object.
It is in a bunch of rubble.
It also has supposed to be within line of sight.
We'll give him the medium range. We'll give him the long range number for this one. All right, so he needs a 36. Oh wait,
Is it mathematically possible?
Oh, and you rolled an 8, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I already factored the 8 into it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember you mentioning 8.
Is it mathematically possible? Of course. Don't forget, he's trusting in the Force this round.
Oh yeah. That.
Without that, no. At least I don't think so. Let's see.
Probably not.
Oh no, actually, yeah. He'd have to roll almost max on every dice, but technically he could do it. I think he could afford to roll a 5 on one of them. All right, he's got a +2. So. He got a 41.
Okay.
And you just see him kind of do this, and the grenade gets yanked off to one side.
She has 5 of them.
I respect that so much.
Didn't everyone leave her grenade? Give her grenade
I
up?
believe so.
Yeah. I
How
love
far?
that so much.
How far back is everybody?
If they continue to move back, then they're probably out of the blast radius anyway.
Oh, I don't like where that's going.
If I was to try and figure out how fast Io could run, or how far would she have to run, running full tilt, how much of a delay would she need to give herself?
All right, let me see if this tells me what the grenade's radius is.
I mean, Kelsey would still be close because she was shooting at the Inquisitor.
But close range can be like 30 yards to like 100 yards.
Okay, grenade can potentially damage something out to 40 meters. Now,
Potentially.
it's only doing 2 dice at that point.
At the 40 meters?
At the 21 to 40 meter range, it's only doing 2 dice.
It's like splash damage.
Okay,
1 to
what
2
about...
damage, it's doing at 1 to 2 meters, it's doing 5 dice. At 3 to 7, it's doing 4. 8 to 20, 3. 21 to 40, it does 2.
And she's in the armor too, so she's got a little bit of extra protection.
Oh yeah, that trusty, sturdy stormtrooper armor.
Yeah, I mean, it's worked out so well for the other guys.
So what is her plan? What madness is she thinking?
Would she get any kind of dodge roll for this? Or is it just, here's damage, sucker?
There is technically an attack roll.
Okay. So she'd get a chance to do dodge, like maybe like dive or something.
I mean, the ideal behind that probably being that you were throwing it, but I would just make an attack roll to give you a number to roll.
She'll at least get herself out of the first band of damage.
Okay.
And she would only need to drop one of them to get this to drop, probably, right?
What did you make on the demolition? Yeah, you did this on the demolition. Yes. The more of them you use, the longer it would probably take them to dig their way through. But
and we've got Doc with us, so he could patch her up. So she's gonna drop 2 of them and get at least to the second band of damage. Like set it for a timer she'd know she could make it there.
Okay. All right, so that's what you're doing this turn.
There's gonna be conversations probably had, but
Yep.
So
yeah, probably.
one grenade gets yanked away from where you were putting it. You just start backpedaling and you pull 2 out of the belt.
Oh yeah? I got you now.
holds them up, throws them, double birds running.
Chat says RIP.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey, she doesn't have the data on her. The data's in R2, so we're good.
All right, give me a grenade roll, which is under Dex.
And she's at 1 less because, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, 2D. 6.
Okay.
It's remarkably average.
All right, so he needs at this distance, he needs 30. And he only got 20.
Ooh.
Maybe the 2 grenade part caught him by surprise, and he was trying to juggle both of them and didn't quite make it.
Mm-hmm.
The opposing force power of the birds.
But the grenades go off.
Yeah,
Give me your dodge roll.
Do I need to roll one for each, or is it just for the collective blast?
Uh,
Because they've both were thrown at the same time, so it'd be like one big boom.
yeah, the damage would be higher than. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna roll the damage separately.
Okay.
So, would you rather make 2 rolls?
If I roll twice, I have to subtract a dice, correct?
Oh, that is true.
So I mean, I would be rolling 2. I would be rolling a total of 3 dice.
Okay.
So I'll take that. Do I
Ah.
factor in anything for the armor aside from?
Take the armor specifically if you get hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you get hit, the armor adds 1 dice to your strength roll to resist the damage.
Fantastic. Okay.
You know.
So I will just roll my normal dodge, which is 3, because I would be rolling 2d and then 1d.
Okay.
It only rolled 2d, so I'm going to roll another d.
Okay, that's fine.
I think your game thinks you're wounded.
So 9.
Why is he giving me a +1? I don't have a +1 in that. I'm going to try and figure it out. Carry on.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna count that as a 9.
Works for me.
And then it's rolling its attack.
I think it's because I have something in armor. I put my armor vest and helm in there, so it might be counting that as like armor.
Maybe.
All right. So I rolled a 14. The difficulty. Let's see. So it was. You were specifically getting 1 band back. So the baseline difficulty is. We'll call that a 5.
I should have saved my trust in the force for here.
Oh, you didn't know it was going to escalate like this.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is medium range. Effectively. 15.
What do I have to beat? Because if it's more than an 18, I can tell you straight up, I don't even need to roll dice. I'll still roll them for the laughs.
Actually, I rolled badly enough for the grenade because I rolled a 14 on the attack roll. Baseline difficulty at medium range is 15. Oh wait, no, it would have been moderate. It would have been medium. It would have been short. Hang on, 10, 15. All right, so then it's 10 plus the 8 or the 9 you rolled. All right, what was the second roll for?
That is my strength roll.
Okay.
Just preemptively, because I know I'll have to.
No, actually, you managed to pull it off.
I think you're fine.
The difficulty, the target number was 10, plus what you rolled. They rolled a 14.
So now I got an 18, so I don't have to roll.
So you don't have to roll
count.
strength.
I was not sure how this math is working, but she's fine with it.
Probably
She'll
just
try and figure it out
Probably
later.
just you running very quickly and diving.
Mm-hmm.
Just as the explosion goes off, and you just ride the edge of the explosion like John Cena did in The Marine.
Yep.
Man was explosion proof in that movie.
Fucking call back. But yes, he was.
Mm-hmm.
Just sliding in like the sewage and gunk.
Oh yeah, it's not a pretty landing. It's not a graceful landing.
It's not a good smelling landing.
But it's a landing you can walk away from, so it's a good landing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Anyone you walk away from.
Just slides like in behind everyone as they're running.
Like snatch her as she's sliding like, nope, come on.
can't believe that worked.
I can't. We're gonna talk about that later.
Fantastic.
Face,
Let's get
face
out of here.
down in the goo at the bottom of a sewer. Luckily,
Just
you're wearing your
stumbled.
helmet, so hose
I
me
was
off
this
before
close-
I take it off. We'll be fine.
I was this close to being like, I'm gonna telekinesis that fucking grenade if he does it again. Just playing Pong with a grenade.
The most dangerous hot potato.
Yeah.
We call it bomb ball.
Ah,
Wasn't there a tabletop that was basically like soccer or football with a grenade?
probably.
Would surprise me.
I remember one of my coworkers playing something like it. I'll have to look it up.
So yes, there's lots of caving in. You stand there for just a minute, or not a minute, but for a few seconds, looking at it.
In her head where no one can hear it, Io. God damn, I'm good.
Ozen activates telepathy.
I don't
So
care.
maybe it's Io saying that. Maybe it's Ozen saying that in her head. Or
Well,
maybe Ozen's going, "You need a raise."
Wait,
Well, my telepathy
you get
goes both ways.
paid?
I can read or write in there.
All right, so the dust is starting to settle. What are you doing?
Running.
Run to that monster or run to the intersection alley, get out, and toss the armor back down.
We got to give the armor back to the rebels, right?
No, screw it.
All right.
You
We
did
blew
not
up
get the
their
impression
base.
that they were expecting it back.
Okay, good.
You gave them several
I've-
metric tons of explosives. They went, "Here, have some armor." No, just have it.
Then
Yeah, we got
Ozen's
plenty.
not even waiting to go somewhere to chop. She's just chucking chunks of armor off it as we run off.
So once the Inquisitor manages to cut his way through, he has a trail of breadcrumbs to follow.
Yeah, well, not gonna do much.
So yeah, just about the time y'all are out of sight, maybe you hear a little something or see a little glow. Just enough that you know he has started hacking at it.
Yep.
But Ozen, he's going to have to be more careful than you were, because he's already dealing with busted up
It's
pieces.
wrong. That's gonna collapse more on him. Versus we just kind of like carefully cut through.
Yeah, you just made a little tunnel through the thing.
Yep.
All right, so y'all race down. Ozen is stripping as she goes.
Horrible Jedi going to bars, stripping.
Obi-Wan was a drunk for a very long time.
Yeah. Granted, that man needed a drink.
No, for sure. In no way am I disagreeing with that, but he kind of overdid it.
So y'all hustle through the sewers for a block. You get to the bottom of the or get under the manhole cover that you saw on the map. Is everybody else chunking their armor at this point?
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna wait until he gets mostly topside and then start chucking it because she doesn't want to be like knee deep in sewage.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I'll use the force
Same.
to get it off. Rather be in sewage than be in a stormtrooper outfit.
Well, the trick is you're probably gonna need to keep the boots anyway, or the shoes you are wearing. It's not like you've got extra shoes inside them or anything.
I'll barefoot it. I don't care. But I will barefoot it at the top, up the ladder.
Not
Yeah,
gonna
if
barefoot
it
in the
needs-
sewers?
Nah, I'll touch a fucking worm or something.
Doc's got shots he can give you for that.
Well,
Only
wanna
if what
use
she picks up from that is known to medical science.
that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
All right, up we go, and then as we get like halfway up the ladder, I'll just kick off the boots and then keep going up the rest of the way.
Yeah, we'll all look weird walking around barefoot, but
I don't care.
What happened? Lost him in a bed. If people even noticed, because there was an explosion back near the depot, and there's also attacks going around the
there's
city.
attacks all over the city, so the common citizen is hunkering down wherever.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all get up. Y'all are chunking armor.
Mhm.
So y'all are all in like wife beaters, you know.
Didn't we leave the speeder somewhere?
Somewhere. You did indeed leave it somewhere.
I wasn't here for that session, or Ozan would remember.
I think we would have left it somewhere that we could have easily gotten back to. Kind of easily.
Yeah. Everybody give me stealth rolls.
Oh.
I hate that.
Because the Imperials in the base are swarming the area like angry ants at the moment.
Oh, that's not bad. 13.
What is stealth under?
Perception.
Perception.
I got 10.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it does.
No sense. 16.
You know if somebody's looking in your direction, use it to see where to hide behind. I can kind of see.
Yeah.
14.
D&D has done a lot to make dexterity the stealth thing. It's
Yeah.
not always the case.
All right, so that's a 10 from the captain. That is a 16 from Io. What did you get, Ozan?
I got 13.
And Kelzer?
14.
And the patrolling stormtroopers.
Io's like we're just like from like the neck up, she's just drenched in sweat.
All right, so they beat you but did not double you. So you make your way down the alley. You manage to get across one street without being noticed. There's one more street you've got to cross into another alley, which is where to where you left the speeder.
Mhm.
As y'all are crossing
We
that
still have our
street,
guns.
a speeder of stormtroopers, runs around the corner. Through a loudspeaker on the speeder, they start shouting at you. Tell you, martial law has been declared. All citizens are to remain inside.
We're working on it.
And then you see the guy in the
Driver's seat?
No, the passenger seat. Kind of lean forward, and you hear him yell, and the loudspeaker catches a little bit, but you also just kind of hear his voice. The droids, or excuse me, the droids we're looking for.
Good night, folks.
R2 turns.
Pulls out a knife.
It pops his knife out.
Io has 2 more grenades.
Okay, well you get to go before Stormtrooper. So what are you going to do?
Okay.
Ozan will TK it if she has to. To whom
Io's
may
taking
concern.
the shot, and Ozan's ready to just kind of nudge it into the basket if necessary.
Yes.
Taking the shot. Ozan's gonna get the layup.
I love it.
All right, give me your grenade roll.
Teamwork.
I'll roll to in case.
What is the maneuverability of their speeder?
It keeps. Yeah, I'm gonna just roll another D6. 9. And there's 2 of them.
That'd be multiple actions.
That's true.
Okay, I will throw the second one.
You can roll 2d6 plus 1. There you go.
4.
And Ozan will telekinesis them to push them further if necessary. Which looks like it's necessary.
Okay. The maneuverability is not great on this thing.
Drives like a brick.
This one looks like it was probably either a civilian model or like the local equivalent of a police car, as opposed to an actual military vehicle per se.
It's spacious, but not maneuverable. It's got a trunk that could fit like 10 to 15 people.
Okay, so they got a 3. The range is
Short range, no.
How close do you let them get?
I feel like
The
it's
grenades are us.
speeder.
that-
How close do you
speeders.
let them get to you before you throw the grenades?
As soon as they start moving, I would yeet them.
Okay.
Yep.
Got time for the shit.
Yep. I rolled a 16 for my telekinesis. So all I need to do is move it. Like, I'll use that whole like very easy to like however many 5s I need to just push it into the thing. I can go 10 meters per 5.
Okay, so
There's been attacks on stormtroopers, so
the difficulty of hitting is. Can you roll a 7 and a 4?
a 9 and a 4, because
I
it
got
didn't
you.
roll
Oh.
my 3d6.
I got you. All right, so the 9 would go in without any aid from Ozen.
Cool.
And this is an open top speeder, so you're just kind of plunking it in.
Yep.
And you rolled a 16.
So I've met very easy, so that's 5, and then however many more I have to do for like a gentle turn or whatever I got to do with the remainder.
You'd basically need to bump it up by 4 or 5 to get it in there.
Easy.
So both grenades go in then. Roll me
Run.
two separate damages on the grenades. Though one of them are going to take these poor guys out.
What's the grenade dice damage again?
It'll be 5 dice because it's landing right in amidst these guys. They're sitting in a car and the grenade goes poop. Well, 2 grenades. There ain't a whole lot of dodging they can do at this point. They're relying on their sturdy stormtrooper armor.
They're very dead.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I rolled 2 dice for each of them. I should have rolled 3. My bad. All right.
Good luck.
I'm sure they're fine, guys.
All right. We're going to handle them one at a time. So 15. He didn't make it. He didn't make it.
At this point, the second grenade is just for flavor.
1 stormtrooper is still alive for the second grenade.
Goes off.
It just lands right in that guy's lap. He's like, I'm alive!
All right.
Dang
on the
it.
second one, he got a 10. So first grenade lands, kills all of his buddies. I'm alive. Second one lands in his lap. And he goes cartwheeling out,
Willem scream.
Ragdoll.
Ah!
Keep going.
Now,
Don't get to the speeder.
oh, no. The explosion was bad, but the speeder was coming straight at you
I see.
when
What you're
everybody
saying.
driving it died.
Feet come off the gas when you die, right? Because they're basically being removed from your body, right?
Pull the emergency brake as your last move.
No. See, this had a throttle like a boat. So when the grenade went off behind him, it threw him on it. So
Of course, yeah. Everybody dive.
Everybody, give me a dodge roll.
Hey, but we're not wearing our armor, so if this is dexterity.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yay.
They got a 15 on their roll.
I deserved. Oh no, I gotta roll.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do some. I'm gonna do something else instead of that.
This thing's doing the thing again.
All right, what are you
Um,
doing? If you're doing something
I'm
different.
going to use absorb energy or absorb dissipate energy.
Did you do the weird?
This is a big ass car
Yeah.
plowing into you.
There's
there we go.
specific rules for that.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, and I feel like I deserve that.
This power allows the Jedi to absorb or dissipate energy, including light, heat, radiation, or blaster bolts. Successful control roll means that the energy is dispersed. If not, they'll take full damage. This power may be used to ward off sunburn, heat stroke, radiation exposure, as well as withstand intense heat.
Okay.
Does
Which
it
is-
withstand
The
intense?
car is
car?
hitting you.
Okay, fine. I'll dodge the normal way.
You can flavor text that you like barrel rolled above and did a backflip.
No, I'm good.
Old lady cut ups.
10, 13 on my dodge.
Okay. All right, so
The way I understood it is that it was an explosion, not necessarily the vehicle coming towards, but that's fine.
oh no,
It exploded, and then the vehicle started
is
rolling
on
towards us.
fire, but it's the vehicle hitting you that you're worried about.
All right, cool.
I was celebrating her victory a little bit too much.
Mm.
This is where karma bites her in the butt.
All right, so we needed. What did I say I rolled? Yeah. Okay. All right, so I needed a 10 to hit you. Got a 15. The captain adds 14 to
14.
the 10, so
Yeah.
so it misses him.
I got a 16.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey.
And then Kelton,
Barely.
what did you roll?
A 19.
Okay.
Do we need to
So
drag
Io,
R2
so
and
Io
Doc?
beat it by 1, and then yes, then we need to roll for the droids.
Oh no!
So, Rappy, if you would roll for Doc, his dodge. Holy crap, his dodge is 4 dice.
Good.
And nimble, just like unhinges the spine bolt and just drops.
It's got more dodge than I do. Jesus.
Holy crap, he limboed at the ankle. It just passed right over him.
17.
Doc is fine.
Doc is actually on the other side of the street waiting in the speeder already, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Now, somebody needs to
He
roll
just has
for
wheels
R2
on his feet.
One.
How much does R2 have?
Dodge of 1 dice.
Oh no, I don't. No, I'm not doing it.
I'll roll the damn dice. 1.
Die. No, you'll roll the damn die. It's
I
just
rolled
a
the 1.
Oh,
Oh no!
poor murder baby.
He never got to murder anybody.
He's not
He's
dead.
not dead. He's just probably damaged.
Alright, so that means an 11, which means he definitely hit him.
See, I crossed the street like I made it. No!
Glad I got my lightsaber out of there.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, Ayurda has his.
Hmm?
Ayurda has his.
No!
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
shit.
it's in the safety box though.
Yeah, it's in the black box.
It's in the black box. It's like its core.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the black box, which is meant to take damage.
Yep.
Where is the rules
Well, but Jack,
for
please
collisions?
stop it.
They don't tend to be collisions, so they don't tend to have the rolls up front.
Could we telekinesis the droid out? Is that something we could do or no?
What's that now?
Could we telekinesis the droid out?
Ah, it's too late. I already dodged.
Okay.
I think the droid weighs a bit more than a grenade, unfortunately.
Don't tell him that. You'll give him a complex.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong book. That's where I think the main vehicle rules are in the source book. For anything other than Graver ships. Repulsor vehicles, 58.
Is it not unlocked the one we have?
No, well, actually, yeah, it probably is very similar to the one you had.
No, I don't have the stats for it anyway. That's why I don't know why I asked.
Okay, that's the stats for vehicles. Oh, well, clearly I'm just going to have to make it some damage. Just to keep things going.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to take a combination of a land speeder's speed code and body strength.
Ooh.
That's not too bad. It's only 4
It
dice.
was fair.
Only
It
four
just
dice.
if it's a
Only
chunkier.
It should probably be higher than that. I forget,
What is-
does R2 count as a minion?
No.
No, he's
Part of the
fully
crew.
statted.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stormtroopers are fully statted.
He's fully part of our crew
I have a
because
character sheet for him. It counts. What's his strength?
he's an important member of this crew. He's the glue that keeps us together.
All right, so R2
The murder glue that keeps us
T9's
together.
strength is 1 dice.
I'm not surprised.
Well, he's not a full player droid, so he only has 2 stats that can have more than 1.
Yeah, no, for
If
sure.
you're
I'm thinking like the 4 dice can roll all ones.
It's not probable, but it's
Yeah.
possible.
So roll your 1 dice. 11 is the number you want to beat.
Never gonna beat it.
Do we add anything to it?
I rolled a 4.
All right, so that is.
I didn't.
You're lucky. He's 1 point shy of tripling. Of the damage, tripling the strength save.
Yep.
But it only doubled it.
He's wounded.
So he's
So
wounded.
he is wounded. Or no, he is incapacitated.
That's fine. He's still.
He's a-
He can
So
be
that's
rebuilt.
yeah, it was that's like -2 to anything he was doing. So
Yeah.
We all dodge. The thing hits, and then like immediately just running and grabbing the droid. Like shit.
So yeah,
No, my boy.
the speeder comes down, hits R2. He kind of half falls under it, and then just kind of scrapes along the ground. Sparks are flying. And then it's he's kind of pinned under the now burning speeder.
Yep.
I will help try and get the speeder off real quick.
Yep.
We need strength rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Like if 6 of us are doing it, we'll get a good strength roll eventually.
I guess I'll help
Yeah.
as well.
All right, sir. Not appearing
9.
in this life. In the chat said it is written, so let's see. It is written, and so it is. But I'm not sure how long it's been sitting there.
Oh,
Same.
there's straight up a lifting check.
Oh, a lift check?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's the same as my strength, so.
I rolled snake eyes for mine, so whatever.
Are you rolling your strength or your force?
I guess I could roll my force, huh?
Yeah, you can try to TK it.
Yeah, I'll TK it.
I rolled a 14 for strength.
Better.
Okay.
I rolled
that
10
was a
exactly,
reference to a
so
while back. Okay.
yep. I rolled 10 exactly, so I am within the threshold of things that are 1 to 10 kilograms.
All right.
I think it's more than 10 kilograms.
Yeah, 10 kilograms is like 22 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Kelter was also making a strength check.
I think she said she got 19.
No.
Oh, I thought you got 19.
No, I rolled 12 plus 2, so that's 14.
Okay.
I got 7.
I got a 9.
All right.
Would them pushing off help me be able to like get some mechanical advantage here? I'm not trying to like lift this thing and move it 10 meters. I'm trying to just push it off of my droid.
Shot, put it away.
All of you managed to lift the front end a little bit, because if I remember, like the one Luke had, the engine was in the back, I think, or off to the side. So.
Yeah.
So y'all managed to lift enough that Doc is able to grab him and like slide him out from under it.
Right.
Then all of you are like, ugh.
Get to the
This speeder.
speeder.
It's a speeder.
He's not perfectly cylindrical anymore. He's a little mushed on one side.
I have a feeling R2 will totally dig having battle scars.
I was gonna
As
say.
long as they don't interfere with like function.
I was gonna say as we're running, I'll be like, we'll tell R2, don't worry, we can buff that out.
So he's not moving necessarily at full speed, but he's doing okay.
No, we're lifting. We're carrying. You're carrying that giant football.
He whistles and throws a fit until y'all put him back down. And then he rolls over to the front of the thing and reaches out and pulls his knife out of its bumper.
Oh my god.
Then
No,
he
no, that's to be
then
expected.
he consents to be carried after that.
Could have just told us he needed your knife.
I could have pulled it out at any point.
So, two of you kind of have him hoisted up on each shoulder.
Probably Kelser and Ayura being the stronger of the two. Not that that's saying much.
Most of y'all are kind of average strength. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
None of you are Wookiees. None of you are weightlifters.
But yeah, it's that. Don't worry, we can buff that out.
This is fine. This is always fine.
But yeah, y'all double time it because
Explosions.
grenades going off will
Lockdown.
probably draw people's attentions, even with everything going on. You get back to your speeder. It does not appear to have been messed with. It's not on blocks or anything.
That's a miracle.
Oh, it's on
That-
blocks and the repulsor lifts are gone. That's not good.
And
Or
we're
someone
off.
just. Yep.
Okay. Where are you going? Straight back to the
Going back to my ship, yeah.
Mhm.
the dock.
We could probably call ahead to BL. 'Cause we can drive the speeder right up into the ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to get out in like our, previously wearing stormtrooper armor skivvies.
Putting I assume our clothes are on the speeder.
Now, did you put R2 in like one of the seats, or did you put him in the trunk?
Would R2 consent to being put in the trunk is the better question.
He's not making too much of a fuss right now.
Yeah, put him in the trunk.
Get you out.
He may
It's
be
gonna
doing
a
some.
spa
He may
day.
be doing internal diagnostics to make sure everything's working right.
We're just gonna push in here. We'll bring you out. We'll get you a spa day. We'll get you a new paint job,
Oil bath.
oil bath. All new servos.
Jump him in there. We'll sweet talk him when we get back.
Shh, shh, shh. Hold yourself so you don't roll around too much.
It's okay. The baculadium was pretty flat now, so not a lot of rolling.
Oh God.
No.
Oh, buddy.
Because they mangled my boy.
What they did to my boy.
All right. So as you're driving back, you get yelled at another couple of times by stormtroopers screaming about
We're
civilians.
going.
And there's no immediate droids for them to go, that's the droids we're looking for.
Well, Doc would still be sitting there. I'm going to assume that he's sitting in the middle of the seat with a person on either side.
Yeah.
Oh, he can. He's got a 5 in dodge. He can fold at the ankles and just lay down flat on the back seat.
Well, I mean, he's also, droid, so can just lay him out on the seat and everybody sits on him.
That's true. He doesn't have feeling.
It'd be like, whatever dignity he has, we'll have to factor that later.
Clearly, at the end of the campaign, when BL leads his droid revolution against you, Doc is on his side now.
Clearly. We'll deal with that. Uprising.
And R2.
Again, Duba, if you're listening, just keep driving.
Yeah.
I think R2 might be on our side. We take him to places to murder people.
Who's the
Try and murder people.
A lot of stormtroopers. He has a bigger kill count.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't gotten to stab anybody yet, but he has shot a bunch of people, yeah.
He has a larger kill count than the rest of us combined right now.
Somehow he had like a hanker, like a bandana tied around his dome, a cigar. It's like a Sabek card in his bandana.
I'm picturing an eye patch over that one.
Yeah, over the one.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, y'all get back to the dock. The docks are locked down.
It's never stopped us before.
Okay, which door do I need to sweet talk?
Actually, it's a guard at a guardhouse.
You're on your own.
He leans out. IDs?
God damn it.
Well, we have IDs for. They would have our corpsec IDs for the ship.
Yeah, and if that's what if you present that to him,
Yeah. We were
yeah,
out, and
they
the
open the
lockdown
gate,
happened.
Yeah, lockdown happened. He's like, no ships are allowed to leave right now, but yeah, just get on your ship and wait this out. You'll be contacted when you're allowed to leave, or
When the lockdown's over.
basically. Probably a bad term to use, but anyway.
Did we? We've never. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So anyway, up into the ship. You call ahead to BL, so he opens the door as you're getting there.
What does BL say about R2?
His first comment is, "Oh, you're all still alive. Where's the astromech?"
Opens the trunk.
Push him out. Sustained a little bit of damage.
To be fair, was against an entire speeder full of stormtroopers.
You could see the other guys.
Did they hit him with the speeder?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Are they dead?
Yes.
Very.
We're recommending him for a commendation.
And of course, your new droid Roger also walks over. He looks at BL. Is this normal working here?
Yeah.
But
just another Tuesday in the galaxy.
So yeah, you get R2 out, you get him to the repair bay, or to the droid bay. And I think a few of y'all have droid repair.
I do.
I was gonna say Area does, and so does IO. So I do not, but I will.
What's yours?
Well, if we combine my stuff, I would have 5D.
What do you mean combine?
I have.
I natively have 3D, and then if I use my Hydra Spanner, I get 1D, and if I use the Mark 11 Droid Diagnostic Tool, I get another D for repairing droids.
Doc
will assist.
Doc has 4 dice in it.
IO's got 5G base.
Okay, well, hands are the tools then.
70.
Yeah.
I will enhance another's attribute to IO and give her. So that's good. That's an easy difficulty for the control roll. Now the ultra roll, which is harder. 6, 12. Oh, I made it. You have a +1 to your thing for this round.
So with the tools, the base, talent, and the boost, 8d6 for 31.
Yep.
Okay. It takes time.
Yeah.
It's not like we're doing anything.
A quick diagnosis, tells you that there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing that's unrepairable.
Before she starts, she will get the data out and get that secured somewhere that it cannot be scanned. Because the data was stored in the R2 black box.
So, you lay him out on the table, and then you let him know where your priorities lay by taking the data and making it.
Well, she doesn't want him to be, that's got to be uncomfortable.
Speaking of uncomfortable, I can only imagine you with Io when she took the helmet off and, has the...
Yeah, just sweat from here up.
Well, I'm thinking about what do they call
Leku.
You got hat Leku, so they're all crinkled up and odd shapes.
There's possible bruising because they're
organic.
She's gonna have a headache because that's technically where Twi'lek parts of Twi'lek brain extends into.
Yep.
If you ever want to disable a Twi'lek.
Oh man.
Go for their head. For the
disable. That's how you kill them.
There are some instances of Twi'lek surviving and having prosthetic Liku.
Mm.
Well, some people take grievous damage to the brain and live.
Yeah.
Oddball cases.
Not many, but
Oh no, not many. All right.
what happens?
you-
You got a screwdriver right through your Liku. Ah!
So you've gotten your, you've gotten back to the ship. You got the data secured. It seems to have come through the collision without any damage to the data pad or disk, whatever you had it on.
And integrity.
After running around in the sewers and stuff, I'm sure everybody hits the fresher.
Mm.
So the decoy attacks continue for the rest of the day. But they quieten down. News reports report a number of insurrectionists being killed, though none of them ever mention a specific number. And y'all know from the strategy that the locals were going to use, it was going to be very hit and run, so it was probably only a few people that were, a little too slow getting away from the scene. But another day passes. The city remains under martial law. Only those people working jobs that absolutely kind of required to go in are allowed out to do anything. They are searching the city street by street. Some of the other captains in the area start passing around a rumor that they're going to search everybody's ships before anybody's allowed to leave.
Do we have don't we have a hidden compartment in the ship?
You do.
Yeah.
Is it Ozen sized?
It can hold 2 tons of.
That's weight, not necessarily height.
Ozen, how heavy are you?
Yeah. Ozen's probably like 175 soaking wet.
If we have to hide Ozen, we can hide Ozen very comfortably.
But we would also need to hide the droids.
Yeah, Ozen and the droids. Just set him up a little bunk in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just a box set.
Okay. Well, then sometime the next day, or 2 days later, you get a call. It's the Imperials. They inform you that they are searching every ship. Looking for anyone that might have aided the insurrectionists, anybody carrying contraband, yada yada yada.
I will put the data pad in that bay as well as her illegal hacking devices.
What about her dim sim?
Yeah, all of her toys. Like she gathers in a bag, hands to Ozen.
Is it safe to assume that all
the illegal stuff probably in the
the lightsaber,
as well as the two
we
droids
would probably clean Ozen's quarters just so like none of her stuff is there.
Cube is in there too.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the cube is in the lock area.
But just so they don't assume there's a missing crew member, like have it set to like default.
I see. I guess
they'd have a crew manifest anyway when you docked.
Yeah.
They went to go look for something and we're on lockdown somewhere. We haven't found them yet.
There you go.
All right. So what kind of search roll do they have to make to find hidden compartments?
Let me pull that out because it is very hard.
Yeah, I was thinking it was.
Let's see. Starship modifications.
Got like the Star Wars version of telenovelas playing in there.
Mhm.
Just Ozen and the droids watching it.
I
Well,
know. I
if it's a
haven't
local one, Roger would already be familiar with it.
seen-
Oh yeah, Roger's catching him up. Never trusted the nephew.
So, scanner resistant requires a very difficult perception roll to locate, and scanners don't even pick it up at all.
So very difficult. Like what, 30?
Very difficult is 30. The investigator, who, he's got a bunch of stormtroopers with him, but, this is a higher ranking guy. The investigator got a 28.
Ooh.
Okay.
Everyone's sweating.
He inquires about the missing crew member. Who is it that tries to feed him the lie?
I don't have that great a con, so not me.
I will tell them that they were out doing their usual visiting dive bars, and when the lockdown and curfew came into effect, they didn't have time to make it back to the ship.
All right, give me a con roll to see if you can convince them that,
Have you trusted in the Force yet today?
I am now.
That needs to be on a shirt. Have you trusted in the Force today?
44.
I should make that.
It's just a holocron.
Is that with trusting in the Force?
That's with, yeah.
Okay.
It's my native is 5D, so doubled to 10.
Okay, okay. He got like a 19, so yeah.
It's like a hollow
You're
cross,
very
isn't it?
convincing. You're very convincing.
Instead of live, laugh, love, it's have you trusted in the Force today?
It's vaguely religious.
So yeah.
You'd buy it at Space Hobby Lobby.
So they search the ship very, very carefully. They open up all your cargo stuff, the not especially hidden stuff.
Yeah.
Or knickknacks.
They give you droids going over. I mean, not like into their memories or anything, but but kind of verifying, okay, these are definitely not the ones we're looking for.
Yeah. I'll say I know we do have like some like trade goods and knickknacks that we bought.
Yes, you had picked up trade goods. So there's
Yeah.
nothing overly suspicious.
Aside from us.
But are you really any more suspicious just sitting around than any other crew?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kelter's Mando armor gets a look, but that happens wherever she goes. So. Unless y'all stash that in the compartment. But
I don't think we would need to stash that in the compartment.
no, I think you'd taken some steps to disguise
no,
it, to repaint it or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, if it's completely repainted, then we still might need to, because the head Inquisitor is someone who has seen that armor.
But it was repainted between Head Inquisitor and now if it's been repainted.
Yes, but the head Inquisitor has seen every single member of our crew.
But the Head Inquisitor ain't here.
That we know of.
That you know of. Anyway, he's certainly not here doing the search of each individual ship.
Yeah.
True.
He's not gonna send him. Nah.
Fair
Got
enough.
people for that.
But so yeah, they don't find any of your hidden stuff. The captain turns up the charm and proceeds to lie through his teeth. But
Yeah, that's the first time he's done that.
But they spend an hour or two poking around the ship. And they make a note that you have been searched. Yada yada. It's still another couple of days later before they start allowing ships to leave.
I was just smoking a death stick in the cargo with the droids.
The droids have a death stick too. Not lit, just
Makes them feel good.
yeah.
Wow.
Makes them look cool.
Basically, once because the planet's usually got cargo coming and going, and the incoming cargo ships are starting to back up, so they finally have to start clearing space.
Yeah.
Local government getting on them.
Well, and you're doing massive construction projects, you've got to get that stuff down. So there's one more cursory, somebody comes in and kind of walks around your ship before they let you go. But is Ozen still hiding when that one comes through?
No, I think she because I would know that lockdown has ended, just except for the ships, right?
Yes, but by the time they let the ships go, they've already sort of led the citizens back to normal.
Okay, so then Ozen would make up appearances and just just like has his death stick. It's like, all right, sorry guys, I gotta keep appearances.
But yes. So after about 4 days of tension, you are allowed to take off into orbit.
Okay.
Anyone you walk away from.
Yeah. Slide
There
away
are
from.
more Imperial ships in orbit now than there were when you arrived.
That makes sense.
But you already knew this was going to be one of the spots they were using for troop buildup and stuff. You were scanned by multiple ships as you were leaving. But nobody flags you down or slows you down. You are given a very specific course that you have to carry to kind of the edge of the system into hyperspace. Where are you jumping to from here?
Probably not directly back. Maybe just like a nearby trade world.
Yeah.
We're traders. We got to go offload some cargo.
Preferably one not super touched by remnant forces.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard to do.
Do we have like Star Wars rides though that we can go to?
Now it's possible that you go deeper into wild space a little bit. Not right on the border line, border between the corporate sector.
They call it wild space in Star Wars?
They'd probably be a little more calm. What's that?
Do they call it wild space in Star Wars?
There is a wild space, yes.
Okay.
It's kind of the right outer edge.
The outer rim of the outer rim?
Well, this part down here tends to get called the outer rim, kind of close to hut space and all. And then wild space is kind of that same area, but way up over here.
We can head that way.
We need to.
It's also where a lot of what little bit of information you've already looked at, it's where a lot of the Imperial searching has been going on. Because it's a less explored area.
We need to figure out what they're searching for.
Yeah. Well, we kind of know what they're looking for, right?
Well, you know the ideals they have of what they're looking for.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily 100% certain of what it is.
But they're looking for.
They kind of got what they were hoping it is and what they think it might be.
Right. It's something similar to what Ozen found on that one asteroid.
Once they get off planet and at least a partial, away from wherever they're going, I will pass over the information from just the research part she got to Ozen and Iota. Because it was force relics or just relics in general, or
a little bit of both. Let's see. It's already after 9, so we will go over the full bounty
I'll
of
unpack that
information
later.
you have to next time.
That's a lot to unpack. We'll unpack it later.
Put a pin in that for now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You really.
Because I don't figure Io had the disc out working with it.
Oh no, not until that thing was in a black box underneath a pillow behind a wall. That was hidden.
So we'll wrap up here with y'all jumping out of system to some other planet a little deeper into wild space where maybe the Empire's a little calmer because it's not on the front line. So yeah, that's what we'll wrap it up for tonight. Hope y'all had fun. I enjoyed running it, of course.
That chase was great.
Mm-hmm. That was fun times.
I thought that worked out pretty well.
It's really fun.
We had some folks talking in the chat. We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
Wish
Welcome
I'd paid more
aboard.
attention, but
Same.
It's
We
fine.
love you. We just all get sucked into paying
The
attention.
shenanigans.
Very good
Yeah.
roll here.
into our stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go back to Telenova
We're
thing.
supposed to be doing.
Our telenovelas.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for more gaming to watch, we have some more here on Dire Bear, don't we, Jeremy?
Yes, we do. Tomorrow we have everything else is going to be 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons if that's your bag. We have False Scholar Knights with JT on Wednesday. On Thursday we have A Knight's Ransom with Pink Rambo. On Monday, then we have Wild Beyond the Witchlight with Captain Sack, Keith, and then you can come back and see us on the next Tuesday with Remnant Shadow, a Star Wars actual play.
And we will see y'all then.
Bye.